for corporate, I put in, there's a lot more to pay attention to. You can't just go on stage and no. Apple, you don't say put your hands up. There are people who don't even want to dance.
They want to stand. Talk less.
Are you ready for the scene? Nairobi, are you ready? Yeah.
Mad.
Wapi kelele ya financial report.
Kelele ya mkubwa HR. We are Western Bantus. So there's Abakure, there's Kisi, there's Luyas. And then there's Abasuba who got assimilated by the Luos. So those form like Western Bantus.
But you guys kind of like speak the same language. Kuna venye mnaelewana. Kurias and Luyas hamwelewana?
No.
Maybe a few words.
Very few words.
Very
Like very few words. But we'd be closer. Appetite tapana. We'd be closer to Kisi.
Yeah.
We'd be closer to Kisis.
Less yelling.
Okay.
Yeah. Except now with the yelling.
Yeah, less yelling, but you.
I'm speaking very fast.
If I was a Kisi in this building, I'd be very offended.
Be like, I'll be back tonight.
But at least nambanga mango kichwa yako inakimbia sana. Because there's always something I'm crafting. Yeah. I'm more of a problem solver. Anytime I see there's a gap, I feel like there's a need to satisfy something. I need to fill that gap. Nakuanga na hiyo. So I'm always conceptualizing. I'm always building something. There's always my mind is always working.
I'm really trying not to.
That's so mean. That's so mean.
I was thinking about it. We're gonna do Chaxy ameniangalia hivi.
But you know mwenye nakuanga cute sana.
Yeah.
Ebu spit some bars.
Bars.
No, for real.
No,
like
I
spit
usually
some bars.
have stage fright around pretty women.
Ooh. Well, thank you for the compliment.
Hey, wachilia yo mkono bwana.
It was like,
in case you hadn't noticed, they're locked in. Chorea.
Oh yeah, this is my boy for life.
Yes. No, announcement in the end of episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over 26.
This is the
This is the Brunch Club.
Over 26.
Welcome back to
The mics are cool.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.
What up, my name is Chaxy, the mastermind, your main guy, the Lord Chaxy, the beautiful Mariah is around, the amazing masters around, the whole gang is around, episode 206, we are...
Mike
And Claudia's in the building!
Yes!
What's up?
I'm good, how are you?
So,
hold
your hand for the next
February
couple of minutes.
It's giving data.
No, February 15th.
Do you want to do the announcement now or later?
If you know, you know.
The announcement at the end of the episode, so you have to watch till the end of the episode.
Oh, God.
Okay.
So, we can just sort of hold our hands as we go pole.
No worries.
In between.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm fantastic.
You
How are you?
look so pretty.
Oh, thank you. Asante. It's I always say Samburu jeans. Unajua wasichana wa Samburu ni warembo sana.
Is it a lot being this pretty?
Oh, it's a lot. You get a lot of attention, but you get used to it. It's a normal thing. It's normal for me. I don't know about the rest, but for me, very normal.
Do you wake up on the right side or the left side?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
I don't know.
Did you dream last night?
I don't think so.
What?
Because I got home at 1 because I was preparing for an event. So fittings and
Don't
whatnot.
dream past 1.
Guys, by the time I was sleeping,
It's debatable.
I don't even think I slept enough.
Yeah.
I got home at 1, probably slept at like 3, woke up at like 8. So
Yeah.
it's like, I didn't sleep much. So I don't even know if I dreamt about anything.
5 hours is more than enough for him. He sleeps 4 hours.
5
Sometimes.
hours nowadays. 4 hours when I have to. If the sherehe, if Koda decides the music is kicking and I have a 9 a.m. and it's 2 a.m., I'm like last shot.
And then you're outside.
And then I'm outside for real.
Yeah.
Are you done celebrating your birthday?
Yeah, September was fantastic. So I took a whole month to celebrate. I said I'll release something at the end of this year because I feel 22 is special.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was a very good year for me. Actually, all my judges are always...
How old are you, Chaxy?
I'm 30 now.
Hello.
Yeah.
Giving that Kevin Hart.
Hello. All my judges are 22, right?
You don't look that.
Every single judge.
On God, you look
If
that.
you'd eyeball it, how old does he look?
I'd say 27, 28.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm 30. It's the genetics. Even couriers. Very good genes.
Couriers unakwanga subclan ya Waluya.
Z.
Oh, wait, hold up. Couriers, it's a tribe on its own.
What do you mean?
Subclan ya Waluya.
But kuna kwanga na hizi clans
Yeah,
za Waluya. Abakuria, that's the thing. So in my head I'm thinking cool. I'm alright, guys.
So we are Western Bantus. So there's Abakuria, there's Kisi, there's Luyas. And then there's Abasuba who got assimilated by the Luos. So those form like Western Bantus.
But you guys kind of like speak the same language. Kuna venye mnaelewana. Kurias and Luyas hamwelewana?
No.
Maybe a few words.
Very few words.
Very
Like very few words. But we'd be closer. Appetite tapana. We'd be closer to Kisi.
Yeah.
We'd be closer to Kisis.
Less yelling.
Okay.
Yeah. Except now with the yelling.
Yeah, less yelling, but you
and speaking very fast.
If I was a Kisi in this building, I'd be very offended.
I'll be back tonight.
But at least mapata watu wa kugonga si kila siku mnaingililia.
Exactly.
Yeah, the normal tribes.
Yeah, just the kawaida ones. So what did you do for your birthday? I think last we spoke, you're planning to travel?
Yes.
When we can record the podcast.
I was planning to travel.
Yeah.
And then end up cancelling. So I stayed. I had a small intimate birthday with 4 or 5 friends.
Yeah.
And I had this big cake with my face, of course. Did shoots. I was just partying every day.
Yeah. Can we do another intimate birthday celebration?
Oh, for sure. What do you have in mind?
I'll tell you.
Atasema just me and you with a big ass cake.
Yeah. But maybe we can do something.
Yeah, let's do something. September 10th. Yes, September when?
4th.
4th.
I share birthday with Beyonce.
Hey.
Superstars.
Hey.
But Virgos are special human beings.
We are very special.
We are special. I think we are
all
the best entertainers.
All the best entertainers are Sagittarius. What do you mean?
It was simple, boy. No one cares.
All the best entertainers are Sags.
What? Zendaya, Kiki Palmer, CLAUDIA NAISABWA, Beyonce, Chaxy.
Miley Cyrus, Nicki Minaj.
You know what?
Jay-Z,
We need to pull up.
Crackheads.
Jay-Z.
December 4th.
Jay-Z.
That's fine.
Thank you. All the best entertainers are Sagittarius.
Sister, we need to talk about your birthday because you're the one who's coming up next. At this point, we're going to have a hard time with
Sagittarius, hands down.
But you guys have the best birthday because it's the festive season. Everyone is in a mood to party.
As it
But
goes.
Everyone wants to.
These guys are partying, but not
But yeah,
for
but
them.
we
We're just
forget.
partying.
No.
Oh, that's
You know,
sad.
the ones
partying.
born on the Christmas week for sure. But you see, the first weeks, those are real celebrations.
It's like our friend was born on fast. Like genuinely, 1st of January.
I will be outside.
January.
Was born on fast?
I have a friend who was born 1st of January.
No, automatically
Like
you're outside.
I'm like, wait. No one will ever celebrate you. One, we are not even done. We're still beneath the bar. We're not even thinking about Nairobi.
And even if you're there, we're not celebrating you. We're celebrating the new year.
The New Year. Everyone's like Happy New Year.
Yeah, it's very different.
For the next 2 months, Happy New Year is the
Happy
greeting.
birthday. Tutakwambia kesho.
Yeah.
No.
You gave out a number for guys to call you.
Yes.
On your birthday.
Yes. Ooh, it was such a fun experience. Actually, I forgot about that. It was very overwhelming, but in like a very, very good way. Nilipigiwa na mpaka mwalimu wangu wa high school.
No
I
way.
swear. I'm actually putting up that video on YouTube.
Oh, you
I
That's
did.
fire.
I did. So people from watu wasijui Kakamega walikuwa wengi, Kisumu. I was like, mnakuanga serious hivi Kisumu, Kakamega. I think I also got Kericho as well, Nakuru, where I studied in my high school. So I got a lot of people who said hi. And even someone who shared a birthday with me. Another one who's coincidentally called Claudia. Like, it was very interesting. Then kuna mwingine, like, no, for a few hours. Because I couldn't, my phone was, hata ningeka hivi chini haikuwa inakaa 10 seconds. Ilikuwa inalia. I was so overwhelmed. There's some guy who called me from Daystar. I think it was like my last call because I was like, after this one, nimeongelesha too many people. Alianza kuniambia story ya venye wanakunyanga keg. Venye alikuanga Daystar River because I'm also in Daystar. So I was like, hey, you remember there's this place? Tulikuwa tunakunywa keg. So there are so many wild stories. There are so many wild. Alisema ati tulikuwa tunachukua 70k. Niliambiwa vitu mingi on my birthday, but it was very nice talking to people. I felt like I developed an even deeper connection. Because even I have this broadcast channel. The numbers, people just kept coming in. Because I'm like, in one way, it was very good to create that bond, but I also continued to build my audience, which is very, very important for me.
Yeah. You activated your audience.
Yeah. Yes.
Were you capping the calls at some point? Mpaka mtu amalize story.
Some of them are really brief. But kuna wengine, huyo wa keg, ilibidi nimwambie sasa, hey, yeah, I have to pick another call. Nikatengeneza, because pia nilikuwa natengeneza nywele for my shoot. I said, I have to do this. There was just a lot happening in my space at the same time. But it was very nice.
That's funny. So you just got a new number and registered?
Yeah.
And so you just have it.
Yeah,
Every now and
I
then
just
you
have
can
that.
be like,
Anytime I
you
want
can be
to
like, 11
give
till
people to talk to me,
midnight. Yeah.
and M-PESA is deactivated, so you can't even send M-PESA. I remember I saw some comment of guys saying,
unataka pesa,
I'm
something
like, who
that,
told you I want
know.
your money? I have my own. I'm an independent lady.
Hey.
So you know the way Kenyans,
You see, Virgos?
Kenyans can just say something.
Independent ladies, most of them are Virgos. It's true.
Ah, when you're not send 2K urgently, see
Come
Virgos.
sit down. Come sit down. Sit down.
Ah,
Sit
yeah.
down.
Pay doctor.
Sometimes
We make it's a
when he's
cameo.
feeling it.
Yeah.
And I just found out you can sing actually.
Oh, I can.
So Mariah tries to sing, like she's not very good at it, but she tries
She
every now
can.
and again. Mwass can't even perform at
I am a
karaoke.
rapper. I'm a rapper.
Damn.
I went for career.
I like that
It's just because we can't play those songs, but hey. No,
Ebu spit some bars.
Bars.
No, for real,
No, I
like
usually,
spit
I
some
usually have
bars.
stage fright around pretty women.
Ooh. Well, thank you for the
Hey, let me know,
compliment.
yeah.
Hey, wachilia yo mkono bwana. Ai.
It was like,
In case you hadn't noticed, they're locked in. Chorea.
oh yeah, this
Chorea.
is my boy for life.
Yes.
No, announcement in the end of episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
I believe
okay.
her for-
Ooh.
So,
So.
yeah, can you actually sing like really well?
I can.
I know she has a song out.
Guys, can we there's a lot to that. There's a lot to that song. There's a lot.
Claudia,
good.
One, I
featuring
can
you.
actually sing.
Yeah.
But I'm working on becoming an even better vocalist.
Nice.
So there's that part I'm still in progress. It's something I'm working on. Even my vocal coach was telling me yesterday, Claudia, you need to document this. People just don't
2 years
need to
ago.
see you doing something and assume. No, not 2 years ago.
The song is called Cheque,
It's called Shake.
What were you shaking?
but it's on.
So now,
It's not the economy.
you remember, there's a project that J Blessing had.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, there's this project, Nini, and he was helping upcoming artists. Let me tell you, my first passion is music. It will forever be
Always be.
music. And then everything else follows. So I did a song with J Blessing under his project. But now you see, with the kind of arrangement that was there, the digital rights belong to him.
Yeah.
So they don't belong to me.
That's why it's on.
So I can't even promote the song. I'm like, I'm not gonna make money. Plus, I mean, I was probably
you don't get
18 or
royalties
19.
regardless? You don't
I
get
think I was
royalties?
probably 18, 19. I was 19 there. Yeah, I was 19 then. I was like, yeah, I just needed to put out a song because I'm taking something off my bucket list.
Yeah.
So this one was more of just a child's ex, just for fun, for vibes, to say that I have a song out. Mini musician.
Yeah.
But at that time, I was a baby. Come on. Right now, so much has changed.
Did you-
I'm a
did you-
whole girl. I'm a
Did
lady.
you sign anything?
I didn't sign anything.
Uliingia tu studio
Record.
ukarecord.
Yeah.
Okay, and shoot video. Then you found it online like the rest of us.
Well, I knew what it was being uploaded for sure. I knew what was going on. I knew the process.
Yeah.
So I was just okay with how it went
going,
out.
yeah.
Yeah. But at the time, I wasn't serious about it. I'm even shocked he has those many views.
We have a friend of ours he's been an upcoming rapper for 10 years.
God damn.
Do you have any advice for him? It's called public display.
Consistency, see what works.
Yeah, he's been consistent for 10 years.
Oh, damn. Then, I mean, your break will come.
Hey,
No matter how long it will take. It
Mtegemea
doesn't
Yesu.
matter. No, honestly, if you believe in your craft, you put in the work. And I hope he's adjusting to what is the new right now. I hope he's adjusting to the different styles that we have
Even
on
has an
music.
amapiano song. He's tried everything.
He has? Then I think,
Si tulimwambia give up.
oh
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. I think he should continue putting in the work.
We asked him to get a real job.
He should get a real job. Oh my God. What do you mean? He should get a real job because how can you just
10 years.
Yeah,
Still
out.
upcoming.
yeah. I
Do
mean,
something.
make it, just put it out there as something you love. And I mean, let me tell you, music is not just about going to the studio. I've come to learn so much about music. It's not just about going to the studio and writing a song and having your guy mix and master and sometimes even auto-tune it. No, there's a lot. From the breaths, the breathing that you have to do, from the performances, because me, I'm a performer. So best believe when I am planning on releasing a song like what I'm doing right now, I'll work on the performance side, I will work on the writing side, and I will also work on the singing. So I need to know when I need to take a breath. I need to know what I need to do at what time. So these things are very important. Maybe he even needs to just have a professional take him through it. And he'll become better. Try everything out. Mimi najiambianga, I will try. I don't think anything has ever failed that I've done so far. Kila kitu nafanyanga, I end
Awesome.
up being successful at it because I put in so much work and I'm always on top of my business. Me, I'll never let anyone tell me do this. I have a whole team that runs my brand and makes sure that Claudia is here at this time, doing this, wearing this. There's a whole structure that's been set in place to make sure that I am the person I am today. But I will always follow up. Umefika wapi? How's this? Let me go through the proposal. Don't send the email until I see this email. So that's just who I am.
Okay. Cozy in your team. But also, I agree with you. Like when it comes to you specifically, I know giving up is not an option.
Yeah,
but
it's
for
not.
public display,
Yeah.
part of the option
Yeah.
has to be given.
Because he has 318 songs on YouTube.
Imagine.
And 319 views combined.
It's not bad. For 10 years.
There's something. He needs to sit down. Can I say something? Can I tell you something? He needs to re-strategize. Let me tell you. There's one
very
thing.
hopeful.
There are times,
He's such a trooper.
because
positive.
I am, and that's what always works for me. I'm very optimistic. The faith I move with. Kuna time when I was starting to work at SPM Buzz, nilikuwa namkanga natoka kwa nyumba. Mind you, niko kampo napewa tu pesa ya kwenda shule na kurudi, because I had to go all the way to Thika Road. I used to leave the house without knowing, like, because I can't tell my mom, I'm going all the way to Thika Road. No, I had to even talk to my aunties. I used to leave the house with I'll go with fare, but I don't know how I'm going to come back. And I'll just give a call. I'll tell my uncle or my auntie, because
Which year is this?
This is 2021, I
Should
think.
have just called me. Small things.
And this was because this was because they couldn't provide. I didn't want to tell my parents at the time that, I'm
got
doing this thing.
2016.
Because I wanted to build on something and then tell them when. Like, I'm ready. Because also my mom is a very serious person. So in a shule ni nini, you have to
has
finish
to be,
school.
yeah.
So even this degree I'm pushing, it's nataka celebration yake ikuwe massive, because this degree is for my
It means a
mom.
lot for
It
her.
means a lot for her because she's really invested. So even with you just have to move with faith, blind faith. Me, I pray to God so much. Even when I'm about to do something, I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm going to a different country. I have not figured out my schedule yet, or there's something that's still pending. And I said, God, go ahead of me, clear the path, and just help me. And things
the Lord
work out.
always answers.
Things-
The Lord always
That's
answers.
what I'm saying. He can still do something. I know he can. He just needs to sit down, re-strategize, and maybe put God first.
But he's an atheist.
Hapo put God.
Yeah.
Tough.
Wow. Put God first.
Even
Honestly, I mean, I respect that decision, but there are things you need God. There's so many times.
What if God is testing him like Job?
Oh God.
319 videos later, right?
Yeah.
He's out of that.
he just needs to get a job.
I just want to know, he doesn't have a job.
Not be one.
He's an upcoming musician. That's his job.
Even on LinkedIn.
That can't be your job.
Honestly.
I mean, like a 10 years experience, upcoming musician.
Yeah.
CEO at Self-Employed.
But do you know what? Have you heard of the story Yare, the artist?
Ray.
The one who sang Escapism?
No.
She got her big break almost 10 years after.
But she was talented.
She
And
was.
she was putting out good material. Just
True.
the break that took longer, right?
Yeah. So the guy is not talented. That's what you're saying.
He
Is he
has his moments.
Is he putting out good quality music? Then he needs to work on what he's putting out, because you don't expect to grow if you're not changing anything about your music. If you're not giving people quality, who will buy your stuff? Exactly.
Even his
You
family
can
has
decide to
refused
release
to buy it.
one song.
Imagine.
Ati?
Even his family has refused
We
to
are
buy his music.
Melanie.
Oh,
And
shit.
the double plastic. Double polypene.
Oh, that's bad. Wow.
But so what are you working on now? Like, you sing, you rap, which producer? I just want to know. Like, yeah.
What am I working
have in
on?
mind?
I'm working on releasing a song before the end of this year, for sure.
Do you have the song written?
No, that's what we're working on right now.
Okay.
That's what we're working on. I have a couple of songs in my bag. About 25 and something songs. So that was high school, Claudia. That was me writing in high school.
Yeah.
You know, like the funny thing is, when I was in high school, I used to go. We have 6 classes for every stream. So we had like 24 classes on Saturdays. If you are in my forces Lanet Nakuru, you know. Claudia alikuwa nakujanga. If I write a song and it's new, I'd go to all those classes and perform. And people to this day still remember my songs.
Even for the Form 1s.
Let me tell you, hey, Form 1s, What do you mean? My friend, there's a very
Form ya mass. Another form 1.
What do you mean?
Kwanza wasiposema, hey, wait.
And you know what? I still used to perform because there's a time I even recruited. I used to recruit dancers to dance with me. So there's a time I wrote a diss track for a babe who I didn't like.
Oh my gosh. It's
In
Was
high
it the same school?
This is giving me PTSD.
The song was
but
called
let's
Bitch,
go.
I Made It.
And you performed it in her class.
I performed it when the whole school was there. Those are new.
Hey, Ernest.
And you know what? But before I performed it, I went to different classes and people liked the song. So when I was doing the performance, they're like, bitch, I made it. Na, 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 bitch.
Hey.
Was she there in the audience?
She was. And can you imagine half the school singing it?
And
You'd
looking
be
at
so
her.
vexed.
Yeah, you really did. Win.
And I was in Form 3 at the time. So yeah,
Okay.
I mean, there's something for sure. In regards to what I'm working on, of course, as the song. And also my global brand. There's a lot coming up. I just can't disclose right
Of course.
now.
But we'll get to the ones you can
But there's
speak on.
a global, very many global brands.
Oh, remember when T.I.D came? So Claudia and I went to see T.I.D.
Yeah.
That day.
Yes.
You
So many to you went quiver.
went to T.I.D. bwana. Hey.
Tulikuwa tumekaa na Chaxy hapo.
So, and then Claudia could, like, so there's a session the DJ was just playing bongo music only. And Claudia would sing song for song, word for word. All the songs, mom, like.
Oops.
I am such a bongo fan. Proper one. My mom alikuwa anacheza taarab na bongo when I was growing up. So how can I not know almost all the bongo songs? And I used to like T.I.D. Kwanza Nyota Yangu was a very good song. So when we met him, for me it was more of wow. Like he was a character. We were very excited to see T.I.D. And I mean, he's a very cool guy. Did we go with you for the after party?
No.
Okay.
I didn't go for the after party. I think you guys went somewhere. I don't know where. but I
Yeah,
didn't come.
nakumbuka nikitaka kukuchukua.
Yeah, no, I didn't come.
Okay.
Nilikuwa na mambo zingine.
Okay.
Oh, so well, how
Sasa siwezi cheka.
Whose performance? T.I.D.
Yeah.
Personally, you know what? I found T.I.D. I liked his performance, but sijui ni wapi alikanyaga. I think kuna mahali alikanyaga. He tripped. And then I think when he was performing the song, alikuja kunichukua anataka ni dance naye. I'm like, what? No.
You're tripping.
Like I can't. Like he wanted me to join him. You see the way the babes join people on stage and they're
Yeah,
dancing.
I never.
Count me out of that.
Mimi ndo ninge record.
Count me out of that. No, to me.
Both fans.
Two angles.
No,
But-
but I like how confident he was because he kept talking about how he's the best singer, best vocalist, best lyricist.
Come on.
Consistency.
Was he showing
man.
it?
It's been a while.
He's a good artist, but he's probably not the best vocalist.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Also, it's been a while even
Let's be
since he wrote
honest.
like a
True.
nice song.
True. But he released ngoma after ametoka Kenya.
I don't know, but us we went for the classics.
Yeah, true. Me, I went for the
Yeah,
classics.
and we got the classics.
Yeah. Good old songs. But I don't understand with sometimes our Sani wa Kitambo. I don't know if it's the I don't know what happened. I think it's also because they stopped singing at some point and they're trying to come back. Their old songs were really timeless, they're beautiful. We can listen to them to this day. But their new songs, we're struggling so hard.
We can't.
We are struggling because we're like, times have changed. So much has
It's a whole
changed.
new era.
The
So.
sound has evolved.
Yeah, did you guys hear of the Menendez brothers, the story?
Yeah, I haven't watched
I've
it
been
yet.
seeing it on
What
my
happened?
TikTok FYP.
Are they coming out?
It's already out on Netflix.
No, are they
No,
coming
are they
out?
coming out
Are they being
today?
I
released?
don't think so.
Because I'm like, because I had the whole story when Jevi was talking about it. And I'm like, I mean, times have really changed because during that time, people were not like conscious, were not woke. We didn't have this cancel culture like right now. Because that's like the whole Diddy situation. So that's what I'm thinking. If right now that cannot pass in this generation, there are things. So even in a few years to come, there are things that we have accepted and we've just allowed it. That later people will be like, how did you guys let this
Yeah, definitely.
go? How did this happen?
I think the essence of this particular documentary was because many people say that the story has been told so much by other people and not in the light that it should be. So it's only right for the brothers themselves to tell their own account of events. And yeah.
I saved it. I haven't watched it. But
Me
I saved
too.
it. Yeah,
I think I done the leo.
After this,
And
okay.
Chaxy, when are you watching it?
When do you want to watch it? For real?
Yeah, tell me.
So, tomorrow?
I'm going to Samburu.
We can watch it on the way to Samburu.
It's a family thing.
Integrate him.
Too soon.
Mamangu atamuona atafreak out. She'll be like, what is
going on?
She'll lose her mind.
So we watch it this coming week.
Oh, yes, when I'm back from
When
Samburu.
are you coming back?
I'm coming back on Tuesday.
On
I
Tuesday.
think.
But let's make it was just me and you.
Okay. Ooh. I like the fact that mko na uso zenu hapa.
Ecstatic.
Honestly, this is episode 69 all over again.
With who?
Nah.
Oh, so he does this with women. Great stuff.
You'd have
Oh.
seen. Have you seen any lady on this pod that I've done anything with?
I haven't watched episode 69. So I'm yet to know.
Watch it.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, the episode is not even about me or the guest. The episode was just about the position 69. So all of us were giving our own experiences.
All of us.
Experiences.
It's all of us.
You had me at the position 69.
Yeah, because it was episode 69.
But what was
We were like, we have to dedicate this episode to the gods of...
Ah.
I guess talking about football, Amma.
I hope.
Which football has a position 69?
That's what I was wondering. I thought they got up until 11.
Where?
Able to
You
endelea,
guys, the
please,
fact that you
because-
guys are really thinking deep about this,
No.
it's not that deep.
Forget
Wachani nayo,
forget
wachani
it.
nayo kabisa.
To song,
We're actually
please.
going Samburu. What is Samburu like?
It's the most beautiful place. People think Samburu is some desert, but let me tell you, Samburu is beautiful. No, hewa ya Nairobi. You think it's clean? Go to Samburu. The air is so clean. Let me tell you, I love my home. I think it's very peaceful. The way we are spaced out, ati kuna congestion. Samburu watu wana mbio za Nairobi zenye watu wanakimbia. Relaxed. What?
Punch him in the throat, please.
Everyone,
Punch him in the
let's
throat.
Let's go with me, please.
Take away the chairs.
Let me actually put this down.
Time to go. It's about to go down.
I hope all the Samburus who are watching this.
All the Samburu babes I've seen are all 10s.
Thank you.
Is that a thing in Samburu?
It is.
But you are 11.
Thank you. But you're still not coming back from that. I'm not letting that one go. How can I let you? No, we don't have... I mean, yeah, we have limited resources, but also we're a marginalized community. We have our struggles. There are times when we really go through it. But I mean, Samburu is the most beautiful place. And the way we have stood on business, Kwanza culture yetu, do you know our culture has never changed? I saw the other day, the people do weddings and they're dressing like Nigerians. I really don't have a problem with that.
No, I do.
But why are you forgetting where you came from? Because Wasamburu, let me tell you, mutavalishwa zile mashanga zimejaa hapa.
And all the beads.
Wanarukaruka hivi. Yeah.
I can't wait.
The beads.
Because there's Ma
Can't wait.
Festival. You guys should
I'll
come.
start working out my
Ma
neck.
Festival.
Ma Festival for Masais, Samburus.
Nairobi?
I think it's next month. Yes. No. No. I'm not sure where it is. I'm yet to confirm the location, but it's next month. Ma Festival. Mutawana too.
Would love to come.
The beauty of the culture. And that's why even when people go out there, wanavanga Masai shukas and they wear the beads, they use our culture to represent Kenya, which is beautiful because we've really held on to our culture. And that's the most beautiful thing about my community.
What are some of the things you said distinct that you guys have held on to? And what are the bad practices that you wish?
Oh, for sure. Let's start with the bad practices. FGM, teenage pregnancies.
Teenage pregnancies, FGM, that's a thing.
Yeah, because I don't understand why we're still fighting about these things.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this? This is wrong. And I have an initiative. Have you guys checked out my initiative?
Yeah.
So we
Okay,
are struggling to fight. We're struggling to fight
Uncle,
teenage
hakuna pampu na brownie
pregnancies.
points. So relax.
You're taking initiative as well. You're taking too much initiative.
Over initiating. Breathe.
So we go to schools, we've met young girls, we have met young mothers who dropped out of schools. So we are trying to get them, right now we're trying to get them business loans, or not even loans, grants for whatever they want to start. In some communities, they have formed, in our communities, like a part, Samburu East, I told them to form the groups so that we can say and come up with a business idea and see how we can support them as a group because it's easier that way. So we've met with girls in high school, girls in primary school. We're working on building a dorm
Wow.
in Samburu. So that's our project for next year. So that's what. And one thing is, I'm really passionate about girls because I've been to those schools. I've seen wanangoja tu malize form 4. Sometimes hata umalizangi form 4. Once you get pregnant, they're quick to marry you off.
Yeah.
And this is for wealth. This is tunatoa unajua watu wanakuanga wengi sometimes, so unapatia huyu.
Yeah.
Aya, now she becomes your responsibility. The boyfriend's side of the family becomes your responsibility. So now you get married off at a very young age, and we are not as exposed. So sometimes you don't know, and many girls don't know these things are not normal. These things are not right. So that's what I'm fighting against. FGM for sure, it needs to go to hell. It needs to burn.
Because it's such common practice and they don't know any better.
Yeah.
And it's just the norm there. So to
I
them,
know watu wengi hawajasoma.
Yeah.
I've met young girls who are mothers who can't even speak Kiswahili. They can't. I think the most they know ni habari yako. Mzuri. That's it.
How young is a very young age?
13, 14.
Wow. Because we were just talking about the age of consent
age of
in the other
consent
episode.
in different countries.
Oh.
Yeah, and how different that is. Wait, so how can someone get involved? Anyone who's watching or listening would want to maybe support?
Yeah, we have our email. I think I'll have to get the email. We have our email,
So
but
we
they
can
could
add it
also
in the
reach out to
description,
me.
yeah.
They could also reach out to me. They could reach out to my team or even the Instagram page. So we've had people who've really come through for us, given us, my friends who have money have decided to come through as well wishers. They've sponsored initiatives. There's a time I went to Samburu with unga. Kila mtu anachukua bag yake, iko na unga, iko na mafuta, iko na pads. So, and those are not ati unga kidogo, it's these big ones.
Yeah.
And then 5 liter of cooking oil. These are things that these people need.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I thank the people who have really been coming through for us.
Yeah.
So we've had a good run. But I mean, the beautiful thing about my culture is how we are just very firm. Mimi, if you don't know, I like the Manyata setup, the homely setup. Sisi kwa Wasamburu, you can be a stranger, you come knock on a door. Unasema, oh, nataka kuja, labda you want a place to sleep, you're going somewhere, you're moving from this
you're on
place to this
transit.
place.
Yeah.
They'll let you sleep there, they don't know you. They'll feed you. So we're very welcoming. We are very, we live as a community. Kuna hiyo mapenzi.
What's your staple meal, Luca?
Staple meal, nyama. Hey!
Just nyama.
What do you mean? Nyama.
Are you looking carnivorous?
I wouldn't say that because there's a time I was on a diet, so I really just had to stick to white meat. So and vegetables and fruits. So I wouldn't say I'm strictly carnivorous. Yeah.
So then, because I'm just thinking as you're describing the initiative and even guys coming in and giving unga and stuff, but I'm just thinking of how can that be more sustainable? Like what are the projects that could be more sustainable so that the guys are sort of reliant on the project, so that it's not unga all the time for 20 years. You know what I mean?
True. And that's why I say the business grants for the groups and the DOMs. Because me, I focus on teenage pregnancies. People who drop out of school before finishing school. I want you to finish school. There's so much out there. There's a lot of things you need to see. That's why not many people make it out of the block. I've gone to offices. What's trying to say? You're the first Samburu I've met. What do you mean I'm the first Samburu you've met? I mean, we're a small community, but not many girls make it out of the block. Not many girls get out there and know what's up. There's that small town mentality that even restricts their thinking. They don't see ahead. They don't know what's out there. They don't know what lies out there. I mean, you have social media, but do you know that some places that still don't have network to this day? Right? And it's just how it is. So, wait, what was the question? Sustainable project. I mean, for me, my focus is teenage pregnancy. So everything I can do to keep girls in school, I will do it. Because a girl will get pregnant because she has to sleep in town to trek. She can't trek all the way from home to school. She can't be commuting. So atalala town, apate kamtu, kamuingize ball. Then that's it. She's out of school. It doesn't make sense for me. So for me, my goal is to keep girls in school. And we're even talking about school. I told you guys, I finish my degree, I do my master's. Because I really just want people to have that. I mean, sometimes when I say Masoma is ID, and I can agree because right now, it's more about the technical skill, right? Not what you have read or what, but the papers come in handy. So I'm also doing this for myself because I just want to have those papers. There's a time where I will need them. Right now, I'm young, I'm successful, I'm making my own money, I'm doing my own thing. I can travel at any time. But I still need these papers to back up what I have. So even later, because I won't be in the industry forever, I'll have to transition into something. And every time I do something, I give myself a limit of years, the number of years I want to do something. So I know I'm doing this for this in this year, And then from here, I'm transitioning because I don't want in the next 5 years girls to come in. At sasa mimi nangangana na msichana mwenye ametoka high school juzi kufanya entertainment show. Am I out of my mind? You need to know a good dancer, and this is what Caroline said. Yeah, you need to know when to leave the stage. So I'm really just working on that smooth transition. So slowly moving up and becoming something. The growth is the most important part.
But education is very necessary because you realize the difference between even the girls who are maybe sort of stuck in that system and us is really just exposure.
True.
Exposure comes from traveling, from reading books, from watching documentaries. Exposure just comes from knowledge, literally. So that's very powerful. Like knowledge is a game changer. Bro.
It is.
Because you don't know what you don't know sometimes.
Yeah.
And that could really just limit the possibilities of someone. How far is Samburu from Nairobi?
5 hours at most.
That's near.
Na plus kuna lami siku hizi guys. So hakuna rough road, kuna lami. Kuna lami. So you guys can come anytime.
So if you see us in Samburu tomorrow evening,
we have plans.
We had plans prior.
You know, size Mali tunaenda, there's like a whole kind of sherehe going on. So kuna pombe, kuna the local brew imetengenezwa.
What's the name of your local brew?
I mean, see, inaitwaje? Sijui hata inaitwaje. Honestly, sijui inaitwaje. Hapana. Before I came here, I was on call with mama. She's like, by the way, tunahitaji mbuzi. Tunahitaji mbuzi because it's my sherehe. It's my sherehe. So we're going to do at home. It's like, tunahitaji mbuzi. It's a family thing. You guys will know. Yeah, I don't think you will know. But
we'll be there.
We had plans.
It's a family thing. So amesema tunahitaji mbuzi, tunahitaji hii. So ananiambia unajua nini ishaiva? Pombe ishaiva.
Nice.
So watu wanatengenezanga. So the elders are actually at home. Wanaanza pole tu leo. By the time nafika kesho and then everything, the celebrations continue.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And as we don't have accommodation, so we'll just pass by and ask.
Imagine kujeni.
Yeah.
And then
Imagine,
you guys are
welcome.
There's food and drinks.
Kwanza nataka tu mguu ya mbuzi yangu.
You know what? I don't think people know that different ways you can cook meat until you go to Samburu. Mutapikiwa. Wacha na nyama choma hizi vitu mmezoea matumbo maini. Kuna vitu. I mean, there's so many ways you can cook meat. I mean, I can't even, sometimes I don't even think there's a word for it. Because that's we call, there's a way you can fry your meat. Nyiri. Kuna nyiri. Oh my God. Probably the best thing you'll ever taste in your life.
Damn.
Can't wait to find out.
What's the name of the town? Let's see whether it's the same town we are going to.
Maralal.
I told you.
Was it Maralal? Are you sure?
It is Maralal.
No, I'm just checking where we guys are going.
With our schedule. That was already here before you came.
I'm looking at this tablet that Chaxy has next to him. I'm just like, woo. What are those questions? I hope you don't put me on the spot today.
I'll try not to.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually
I don't have any
Maralal.
reservations, so feel free.
Oh, kinda.
Yeah, feel free. I actually don't have any reservations.
Let's go.
5 hours, 38 minutes.
You're there.
We shall be
We
there.
leave at 5.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm curious, how do you describe yourself? If you had to describe yourself to somebody who's not familiar with your brand or what you do.
I'm talented, I'm skilled, I'm passionate, I'm ambitious, and I'm a go-getter. That's it.
Ooh. So what does this talented, skilled, ambitious go-getter babe do?
So for me, sometimes
10 out of 10 babe do.
Let me tell you, for many a times people don't know.
It's giving regard.
I say many a times people don't know that you don't just your talent won't do much for you.
Yeah.
You also need to have something on top. That's why I said I'm skilled. So I have other skills to complement my talent and to help me become an even.
Wisest 22-year-old.
I'm ambitious. I'm ambitious because everything I've wanted, I've gotten. And I've never stopped until I get it. I fail, I try again. I fail, I try again. And I'm one to learn from my mistakes. I'm a go-getter. Let me tell you, I plan things. The things I plan in my head, nakwanga nakimbianga, nambanga mango kichwako inakimbia sana. Because there's always something I'm crafting. Yeah. I'm more of a problem solver. Anytime I see there's a gap, I feel like there's a need to satisfy something. I need to fill that gap. Nakwanga na hiyo. So I'm always conceptualizing. I'm always building something. There's always, my mind is always working.
I'm really trying not to.
That's so mean.
not
That's
feel
so
that
mean.
gap.
I was thinking about it.
No.
Niko tu Chaxy ameniangalia hivi.
But you know mwanya inakuanga
I
cute
think we have
sana.
Yeah,
for
me
the
actually had to
episode
take out
title.
a
Wasamburu wengi
to get
wako na mwanya.
I actually
cute
have
sana.
Samburu.
Nah, come on now. I would have known.
Huyu ndo
I
Mulanga.
would have known.
He's from
You can
Mulanga.
tell, you can know Samburu kiwangalia.
How?
Unaweza,
the
trust me, we know each other. Tunajua, tunaweza angalia hivi, unasema,
Unaweza-
unakam
unaweza-
Samburu.
Kuna serial
No,
number.
until you take back what you said
See, I
about
did.
limited resources.
I took it back. Okay, I'll support the initiative.
Okay. I'm sold.
Now we have plenty.
I'm sold.
resources.
Mhm. Uh-huh. Wait, who was-
You were saying
That's
about how
okay.
you guys can identify each other.
Yeah, no, you just know. Let me tell you, you will know from
When you're talking
the
to
body,
mkono.
you will know from the face structure. Utajua tu Msamburu utamwangalia. Hata venye anasema utajua Msamburu. Kwanza na nywele, masichana utajua na nywele. You will know with the hair, the face. Nasieku, someone like Nasieku. Even without being told, I knew.
Yeah.
That's your Samburu.
Yeah.
before you hear the
Because
name.
there are many girls. Another girl who looks like me. She's a Samburu as well. Like you can just know. She's also a TikTok. She's called Cindy. You can also know. So tunajuananga tu. Kuna venye you can just tell. Because either we look like Samburus, Raniles, Masais.
Oh yeah.
Tunafanananga. And then some
You're plain
Samburus
Nilox,
have.
all of you?
Yes.
Okay.
Some Samburus have features of our Somali. So you can still identify.
Makes sense.
So before that, you were talking about to see a gap you feel. You're just talking about
Yeah.
being a go-getter.
They know edit hapa na-
There's a certain gap right now I'm really doing my best to fill.
Okay.
And I'll tell you guys once I've achieved that goal.
All the best.
Thank you.
You have to achieve it for us.
Oh God, what do you mean? I told you next year, global things.
Kaende, love
And
it.
I want to get to that. So I just want to understand where this sort of attitude towards life and things comes from. Maybe a good point to begin would be, so you're done with high school and then what follows? What happens in your life?
I think I've always wanted to be in front of the camera for whatever reason. I just wanted to be that center of attention for a good reason. But also, for me, I think I wanted to be, to just do my thing. I think I'm someone who likes to act on something. Once I think about something, everything I've ever wanted, I've ticked it off my bucket list. Till date. Kuna zingine bado ziko pending. But is I feel like I need to grow and reach a certain stage so that I can tick them off. And that's it. Yes, exactly. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm working on that growth. Because I don't want to be the same Claudia right now. So after high school, I mean, niliingia tu, nikambia Butita, I shot my shot.
Oh, SPM Buzz is happening just after high school?
Yeah, just after high school.
Oh, damn.
Just after high school. But before that, I shot a couple of videos on YouTube. I interviewed someone. I did a concept. It's a concept I did. I shot it. My mom was like, okay, this is a good concept.
Yeah.
She liked it. I went to Switch TV at first. I wanted to be an intern there to just learn what being in the media space looks like. I'm 18 at this point.
Kujituma.
I've just finished. KCSE results zilikuwa zimetoka. I think so. Zilikuwa zimetoka.
It's going to talk earlier now. Like
Yeah.
you didn't have to wait till
You didn't have to wait.
yeah.
Yes, zilikuwa
December, you just have
zimetoka.
the results,
Yeah, so I think January, February up, I went and met with a Switch TV presenter because I live in South East. So it's just next door. So I just walked and got there. Nikauliza, I was told what to do. Akaniambia, try with YouTube first. Did YouTube. Went to school. I'm studying the same thing I'm practicing. So easy for me. Then I got a chance to talk to Butita through Mulamwa. And that's how I got into the media space. So I've just always been anything I want. Even right now, I'm not afraid to write a proposal and say, I'm pitching for this, coming up with concepts, even coming up with ideas for apps. I really do think about the most random things. But I'm always looking at growing myself, becoming better. I'm never really comfortable. And this came from my mom. My mom has always been that person. She's single-handedly made me the person I am today. My mom and my grandma, they've raised me, so they've done a fantastic job. Because I'd say I was privileged as a child to do so many things, to go to good schools, to travel abroad, study abroad, and then come back. I was privileged to do all those things. So I'm like, I got the chance to do these things, and to whom much is given, much is expected.
Yeah.
So I'm just living up to what they've already set standards. So I'm trying to be that, and I'm a firstborn daughter. So I'm really
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to set pace for real.
you have to.
Deputy
You have
parent.
to.
For real, for real.
But unajua venye sitaka hiyo story na mianga brother zangu ongea na mama yenu.
Unaweza kwa tu when first born.
Ongea na mama.
20 years old.
Tu na unaambia fees ya brother yako inakam.
Excuse you.
Yeah, so maybe at story. I mean, but my mom wouldn't even, but she's like, any vitu zingine brother zangu ananiambia, ongea na mama yako. Si mimi, talk
But
to your mama.
unatumianga 2K urgently.
Jana, my brother called me. He's like, oh my God. He
tweet.
wants to go to Le Macrae's event on the 18th. So he's paying for tickets. This artist, Le Macrae's, he's coming to Kenya on the 18th, I think.
Who's that?
That one.
Oh my
That
gosh.
As
This
we
guy.
know, Cairo
Oh my God,
and
he's
Monaco.
featured. He's featured
on
on almost every piano track. He's a fantastic artist.
Okay.
So my
I'm sure if you
brother,
hear him,
his
we'll
friends
know.
are going. He's like, Suni
How old is
Tumie.
your brother?
Homo.
Yeah, he's 18. He just turned 18. They're
my
twins.
Lord.
They're
Gang,
twins
gang.
actually.
They're twins and
You
they're
have
both
twin brothers.
Yeah.
Identical?
No, fraternal.
And they're all 18.
But what may I...
No, one is 16 and another is 18.
Yeah. Their
Yeah.
first concert?
No. I took my brothers to the first concert.
Which one
Wow.
was it?
I was hosting the concert.
Raha Fest.
No, Retro House.
Red
I brought
nice.
them. Alikuja.
Walijibamba?
Yeah, moja
Did
alikuja.
they look lost?
One wants to be a politician. So
I love it for him.
Yeah, kwangi hizi stories
He
zingine.
was just happy to see a crowd. We go like,
But you know he has that
Free
he
MC
has that
services.
power.
Nipatie mic sasa
Then
niambie
this is
tumetenga.
I tried in the
Yeah,
family.
one wants to be a
Love
politician,
it.
and then this other one
Yeah.
is just a cool guy. He's so cool. He's
This
just
wants to be cool.
he's
Gonna be
living
his
life.
vibes.
Now the one I took the concert is now the cool one. So mwingine akona madhe wanazunguka Samburu wako kwa gari sijui mara sijui
That's a
wako
proper
wapi.
politician.
And you know what? He talks to people. Mimi, I'm the firstborn. And I don't think watu wanasemanga mama naisabwa. I don't think they say mama naisabwa. I think they say mama momsi or mama senator. They don't say mama naisabwa because Mimi, I'm hardly present in whatever is going on. Even with ati pesa ya nyumba, you deal with. I don't even know what happens. They're left. They know what they do. They can do their own things. They've been doing it since we were children. I've never taken charge of those things. So yeah, hata kukiongana watu. Anatukalishanga, anatubigishanga story, and he's a comedian. And I'm like, you'd make an amazing politician. I really just root for him because he wants to be a politician. And he helps people. So I'm like,
Yeah, you're perfect for it.
you're good. This is your career path. I don't even think, mwingine ameanza campus. Mwingine, sijui anangoja nini.
But he can go to campus to study politics.
True. Yeah.
Not in the class, like akwetu au ma student
Does he?
leader.
I don't even understand what's going on. But I'm telling you, they're so different. This one studied 844. This one did IGCSE. Totally different
Which one is the
human beings.
politician?
The one who did IGCSE. The one who did 844 is just a cool guy just living.
Yeah, just enjoying life.
Exactly.
What is he studying in uni now?
Is it BBIT or money? And assume something to do with business. I'm not so sure. I'm telling you, I'm not a deputy parent for real. I don't even know what people do because I'm so busy on my own. Mamangu mwenyewe ananionanga what? How many times a week? So
You
It's
mentioned
just schedules,
something about ideas for apps.
yes.
Like you write ideas for apps.
We honestly, I come up with very many concepts. If it fits the brand I'm pitching to, because right now I'm pitching to a brand, and we want to come up with an app, we're just coming up with ideas, how we want it to look, what we want the app to do, the services we want to be provided. So we are working on something. And it's a pitch. It's not at their job I've been contracted.
Yeah.
It's because
Gone for
I
it.
want this job. So I'm very intentional with everything that I do. Even if I'm writing a proposal, I will attach a deck with what I can do for you. Like nakwanga nime break down. I really take the brand, understand, break down what they need, and then give something for them. And majority of the times it's worked. It's working for me.
Because I was working on an app Jana. An app idea.
Ooh.
It's like a dating app, but just for cuddles.
For cuddles.
Yeah.
So how would you cuddle someone you don't know?
See if you swipe right.
But okay,
But-
it's a good idea.
But also for you to sign up
executed
on the app, you have to be like a 10 over 10. So it's all hot people in there.
Yeah. I think there's another app for dating that's just for you have to be approved to get
So it's like that one.
But this is just
cuddling.
cuddles. Like this one, and you can 10-minute
Yeah.
cuddles. 10 minute
And then
cuddles.
Am I the only one who's not like that into cuddles? Are you into cuddles like that?
So you're not going to
Depends.
promote my app.
Depends.
I will promote your app as my friend. I'll promote your app.
Yeah, other than that, even me.
You will not use it.
No.
Wait till you hear
That's
the
plus I
names.
want to be cuddled with somebody who I feel like there's an emotional
Yeah.
connection.
You can fake that.
And it's not every day.
But you'll get that from a boyfriend or whoever you're seeing.
Yeah.
Like, that's why do I need the app?
Or a sneaky link.
Yeah, honestly.
So why do I need the app?
Because it's only hot people. It's called.
So your hotness is not supposed to give me motivation to
That's-
Danikado.
So are you sure it's only going? Are you sure it's going to end at the cuddles?
It's called cuddle buddy.
Is it going to end at the cuddle?
Not cuddle buddy.
Yeah.
Like you cuddle with buddies.
because-
You're not answering my question.
yeah.
Is it ending at the
Now,
cuddle?
what
Yeah.
you do beyond the app
It's up to you.
is beyond the app. As we help you connect,
That's
if you connect further,
Whom are we to say no?
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
Goodness.
the client unava panty ya mabati.
what?
are you guys? We used to have the
Muna
craziest.
stua Claudia,
we used to have
jamani.
the craziest HIV ads when you were growing up.
I don't remember.
Yeah, the panty ya mabati. I
Samburu
remember
hamkuwa na
that.
TV, usitudanganye.
Ngoja, there was such an ad.
Yeah.
They had a TV in the town center.
Okay, Claudia
Yeah.
probably wasn't born. Probably she was like a baby.
2000?
When were you born?
I like that
Let's
you
begin by
asked
when-
me. I did 2000.
2002.
Yep,
You
that's when
didn't
you were born.
experience
Yeah.
Moi as a
Hey,
wait.
bro.
Kibaki
Yeah.
Two Moi was out when she was born. Moi was
20.
living.
Aliingia 202. Kibaki aliingia
Kibaki
202.
aliingia
Yeah.
tu.
Yeah.
Of course,
But
hukumbuki hizo.
what do you mean? I'm a history student, so how would you know?
Because you read, but you didn't live it.
Yeah, I didn't.
Mwass alipiga kura.
Do you remember how Kibaki looked like?
What do you mean? Yes.
Steve alituonyesha.
I know how Kibaki. No, that's not Kibaki. I know Kibaki. That's not Kibaki. Don't play with me.
I don't know. What is the industry like for a young girl like you who's at the top of the game?
Well, there are a lot of challenges. First of all, I'd say there's the good and the bad. And I probably see there are wicked people everywhere.
Facts.
True.
So in this industry, we also have wicked people.
A lot of them.
In every industry, we have wicked people. We have people who don't want you to succeed. We have people who will do everything in their power to block your success. There are people I know who are monitoring spirits. I'm a very aware person, so I know who is in my space and why you're in my space. Because I take my time to psychoanalyze people. I'm like, unafanya? So I know people in the industry who are monitoring spirits. I know people in the industry who are wicked, who have done things to try and limit my success, to try and limit my growth, to try and limit my access. I know those kind of people. But we also have good people who will protect you from everything. Butita is one of those people. Butita protected me from so much. And this
Shout out to Butita, man.
and this is because, not in the sense that I'm Scaribe Claudia, no. He just became a very good mentor and friend as my first boss. I honestly, I couldn't have asked for better. He was an amazing human being. So Butita, anytime ningekatiwa kwa ofisi na so whoever, or even when I'm outside, I'll come and tell him, like, nimekatwa na umse. And then he'll be like, okay, we are hivi. So he'll protect me. Siko kubloka.
Yani poop, hata kabla umepoop.
No. He'll tell you who these people are, because sometimes people are not what they seem.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was 19, 20. I was naive. I didn't know better. I was 19. I didn't know better. I don't know these people. I've only seen them. I've only liked their content. I've only interacted with them on social media.
Yeah.
And you don't know people past what they let you see. So he'd know people at a different level because he's been in the industry for quite some time and as a mainstream artist. So he used to really protect me from so much. He'd tell me what was right, what was wrong. He'd direct me on a path. Even to date, if I'm doing something or if I'm seeing someone or someone is trying to hit on me, Butita knows every single detail.
That's wild.
Up to date.
Yeah, to date. Butita knows. Butita is someone who's a secret keeper. Butita has all my secrets. Butita will tell.
Chaxy ako like all.
I thought I was the secret keeper. Now I'm sad.
No, you're my
Now
baby
I'm
forever.
sad.
You're my baby forever. But like from back in the day, because he knows all these people, I'll tell him like, oh, who you? And you know he'll advise you in real life.
The real
Atakwambia. And then you know what the good thing about Butita, he'll not make the decision for you.
Yeah.
He'll give you what is there, and he'll guide you, but it's up to you.
Then you decide yourself.
Yeah. So, but for me, Mungu amenisaidia.
Yeah.
Because I always also, when I was young, I used to pray to have a discerning spirit. So in many ways, God has been protecting me. I'll always say God because God has really been that guy. I'm really God's favorite child. Ambassador Ted was telling me the other day. He's like,
because
and you know what? I mean, he's a proper.
Wait.
Wait, si focus. Shika iPad na mikono mbili.
Oh yeah, so for the industry, I was saying for the industry, for me right now, it's competitive. But I don't see competition. I see opportunities for collaboration. I see opportunities for growth. Right now, I'm not even in the Kenyan or East African space. I'm in the African space. Because with the kind of things I'm working towards, I'm merging with presenters in
Other countries.
Uganda, presenters in Tanzania, presenters in Nigeria. And interesting fact is, I have gone to all these countries, all these African countries, and even beyond. And I ask, who's the biggest presenter in your country? My boy, in their 20s, I have not heard of... people keep asking themselves, okay, yeah. And I'm asking people who are in the industry in these respective countries. They're like, I don't even know. They know YouTubers, but like, I don't even know who's the biggest like TV presenter or something. So I'm like, that's me. I'm the biggest presenter in Africa right now. The youngest, biggest presenter in Africa.
I love that.
You know, different generations. We have Bonang, Toke Makinwa. That's a different generation. For my generation, I believe I'm that person. I'm that African figure. I'm that young African presenter who is very versatile, who is very big. When I did Miss Universe Kenya, the other day, the outfit.
The white dress?
No, the red.
The red dress.
The red, okay.
The outfit, just the outfit itself, I was picked up by blogs across. And I saw people from South Africa, fashion brands started following me. People started following me and asking me about it. They were like, oh my God, this outfit. Everyone was talking about that outfit across. I even saw judges from Miss South Africa on my page, liking my things. And I was like, then I'm that babe. You know, I'm that girl, and I love how I've been able to grow. So I'm continuing to grow with time. So that's the industry for me.
That's fine.
You've done so well for yourself.
Thank you. Thank you.
At 22 tulikuwa tunadu.
22? I was in campus. At this time, I was trying to start with my YouTube channel.
Unajua. Alikuwa... What is the place for shorts in Westlands? Tulikuwa nasema
22?
Okolea, ama where?
Not Okolea, the place for shorts in Westlands. Remember when you had 3 Army? The place for shorts at Woodville. Molly's. At 22 ulikuwa Molly's.
Bro, no.
Amukwenda Kilosh.
22.
Kilosh ni wapi?
Kilosh. If you've laughed at Kilosh, you're as young as me.
What is
And that's
Kilosh?
why I'm like, I've seen you somewhere.
Kilosh is a place.
How she goes to Kilosh?
Kilosh ni wapi?
Kilosh kwa hapo karibu na Strathmore hapo Madaraka.
Sasa huko tunaenda.
Uko sijui mambo ya siwaka.
Let me tell you, watu wa Strathmore, Daystar, Ziara.
That's their base.
Hata JKUAT, Karen, ama sijui ni
It's bigger
wapi.
than West Mall.
Where? Is it bigger than West Mall? No.
Is it hyper?
No, but let me tell
active.
you, we've had days.
Yeah.
Damn.
As it should be. You know, I was going to ask when you're dropping out of Daystar, but clearly, that question is relevant now. It's just unfortunate because you're not going to make it to a wall.
Why?
But,
Of dropouts.
but,
Oh, you guys dropped out.
No. Oh!
So where's your wall of dropouts?
they're not on the wall even them. Them
Who
they just hit the
weekend
logo.
you go?
So, but for the first time, I'm going to make an exception.
Okay. Ooh,
The white, but it's not going to be the red dress. It's going to be the white dress.
which one?
Somewhere.
We are replacing all these arts with individual photos of everyone who dropped out.
Everyone who dropped out. So, unfortunately,
But oh my God.
I think what I'll do, come on, I'll just put like a small picture of you.
Caveat.
Yeah, like maybe just here.
Come on.
I'm trying to find it.
Which small picture?
Goodness.
Okay.
He's in our DMs. What's there? What they send
I
you?
can't wait. I want to show you. I'll show you after. I'll find it. So I want to know, let's talk now hosting since we're there.
See, I'm getting excited for the hosting part.
Hey.
I believe you.
Where? Are you not
I
going to Marala?
don't.
We're going to Marala.
Are you going with Mariah?
Mariah.
Of course not. So I want to talk hosting, right? What goes on behind the scenes as you're prepping? How would you differentiate a corporate gig and just a gig where you're going to shake Nash?
Okay. Let's not call that gig a gig. I know what you mean. So let's differentiate a corporate and a concert. Now, for the concerts, I actually put in work to come up with choreography.
The dancers and everything.
Yeah.
You're very fun to watch on stage.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think that's where we first met.
Yes.
At our gigs.
Yes.
Doing
we
sound
did.
check.
Yes. So for the concert.
Actually, I'll have to do anniversary for when we met, just for meeting.
Yeah, you should. So whichever DJ is playing, we usually have a choreo, me and my dancers. So we have a choreo for Afrobeats, for dancehall. So whatever direction we will take, we have the moves to go with it.
Okay.
And so right now I'm working with Art in Motion. We are working on
I love Bob One, guys. Shout out.
Yeah. Right now I'm working with Art in Motion. So we are working on some insane for an upcoming concert. We're creating some amazing concepts, some choreography. And then there's also the styling team that comes and we tell them this is what we want. Because you'll see me in heels. I've never been in sneakers on stage.
True.
Sneakers. I'll be jumping, I'll be running, I'll be dancing.
In heels.
For hours straight in heels. Because I also taught myself this when I was young because I knew I wanted to be a performer. My first pair of heels was a 6-inch by my uncle when I was in class 6.
Bananas.
This is 2013. So I was teaching first pair, 6-inch when I was
and you run and do all in that, and your ankles are just fine.
My uncle was like, what do you want for your birthday? This is 2013. I told him, I want heels. Because I've always wanted to be that performer. So nilinuliwa, I used to train with them. Kuna time nilitembea kutoka kwa nyumba because our church, it's a Catholic church just next to our home. My God, nilikuwa naenda hivi nikiangu.
Yeah.
But
6-year-old.
But I was not 6 years.
11 maybe.
I was, I don't even know at the time, but I remember it was class 6, 2013. I will never forget. So I was struggling kutembea, but I got the hang of it. So the most comfortable shoe I have right now when I'm doing anything, I love heels so much. I'm a girly girl. Always will be, forever a Barbie. So I used to train with that.
Yeah.
I'd dance, I'd do my thing, put songs, Beyonce, utaniona, because even they used to call me, my uncle's friends used to call me Beyonce. Because me, I've been raised by a community. I told you, Samburus live in a community. So my uncles, they've all contributed to the person I am today. So they've all raised me the way I am. The little Claudia, their young niece, the first granddaughter, the oldest grandchild. So mimi ndo huyo hapo wameni make sure niko poa kabisa. So they used to get me. So I used to dance. I'd do performances for them. Ningeka do me, those songs. Na dance ya mamangu na wageni wake hapo. Nilikuwa nakuja na entertain guests. That was me working on who I wanted to be. So for me, it's a very natural thing because it's always been a part of me. So with the concerts, it's just a matter of getting the choreography, having sets lined up and enjoying myself and having the time of my life. For corporates now, it comes down to the brief. Who's the client? What's the product? If we're launching a product, who are the guys in attendance? Is it a youth event or an older like generation or like a millennial kind of thing? But for me, I've known how to work with different audiences because growing up, I've interacted with grown-ups, children. Like I've had the chance to talk to everyone in every age. So it's easier for me to communicate with people. You can put me in every age. So it depends, the mood, the place, and all those things I told you. And also, I have mentors who talk me through these things. If I'm doing a show, like a corporate show, let me tell you the first person I'll call, Georgie Ndirangu. The first person I'd call, we're constantly talking about how we are rebranding. You asked me about my YouTube show?
Yeah.
We are rebranding. So Georgie Ndirangu says, I think you should add this. I think you should take this. He's also an amazing mentor. So for me, I work
an amazing host as well.
Right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I adore Georgie. He's, I say, you know what? My guy, hands down, you do a fantastic job.
Georgie is Georgie is incredible.
Very,
That's a good mentor to have, especially for corporate.
And the good thing is he takes me through these things. Like even when we're discussing concepts, he'll take me through it. I'll tell him, so I'm thinking if I do red carpet, I need to start with this. I need to do this. He's like, yeah, this is a good concept. Because we're always talking about work. Always. It's always discussing how to be a good host. So I'm always willing to learn. So that's the difference for corporate. I put in, there's a lot more to pay attention to. You can't just go on stage and no. Apple, you don't say put your hands up. There are people who don't even want to dance.
They want
If they want to stand, talk less.
Are you ready for the CEO? Nairobi, are you ready? Yeah.
Mad.
Wapi kelele ya
You know,
financial
Wapi
report?
kelele ya mkubwa ya HR wewe.
Mad.
God, medicalism with that one.
Typically, the financial support. Once you're off.
I'm imagine.
Yeah.
So you need to understand who you're talking to at what time. So that's what I like about my job.
Because I could go on and on in terms of both local and international gigs you've hosted, both corporate and concerts. And you mentioned this earlier in passing, but I want to understand who is in your team. Because also having an ecosystem allows you to because as a talent you need a proper ecosystem for you to really excel.
True.
Especially internationally. You don't wake up today to have a good voice, I can dance, and suddenly I'm hosting an international. It doesn't work like that.
True.
There's so many guys, so it comes with having the right people who can who will present your name in the right places and all that. Who is in your team?
Well, let's start from the top. Africa Creative Agency.
I saw you sign to them.
Oh,
Shout out to the guys, man.
I had a fantastic time.
Yeah.
And we even did the official signing in SA. I had an amazing time with this people. I love, let me tell you, I thank God Nasemanga. I'm so blessed because the people I meet are literally the best people to work with. They give me, maybe I can be a headache when things are not going right because I'm such a control freak. But they make sure everything goes right. So from the top, we have Africa Creative Agency. Colin, Yvette, Rao Joel.
The best. I met them through BN randomly a few years ago.
Right?
Such, bro, they're amazing.
The best.
And the roster of artists they've worked with globally
Is, right?
Insane.
It's insane.
So even with...
Those are the best you can find in terms of representation for what you do here.
Right.
Yeah. Music,
in Africa, even
music
in
we can
general.
debate, but general entertainment...
Most definitely.
Africa Creative Agency is the best place.
Yeah.
So Africa Creative Agency and then Rao Joel, who I work with on a daily. We're always on call. He's like, because even, let me tell you, my team is my family. So I cut off my closest friends just the other day.
You cut off your close friends?
Yes, the people I've known for the longest time.
We'll come to that.
And it's not because Ati, there are a lot of things, but when you grow, so many things change. So my team is my family. My team are my closest people at the moment because they understand where we're going. They understand why we're doing this. I don't have to explain why Claudia is busy at this time and she is not available to do this and this and this and this. So I have Raujo. Then I have my manager, Betty. Betty, I've worked with her from SPM Buzz, Miss Kithinji. From back then, SPM Buzz. We do all the proposals, we make sure we fine-tune things. There's Betty. Then I have my personal assistant. She's here with us.
Hey.
Becky, let me tell you, even my family likes Bakita. Bakita does a fantastic job. Like, she makes sure Claudia is okay. She makes sure everything's fine. Of course, there's the wardrobe team, kuna stylist, kama watatu, depending on what we are doing, kuna stylist. I always have a constant photographer. I have a constant videographer and have someone for my social media. So every time I'm at an event and you see real-time things, I'm not even the one who's posting them.
It's someone else who's working.
Yeah, I'm like, Shika, post. And they do a fantastic job.
Yeah.
So there's a whole team that makes sure Claudia is okay. Everything is fine. And they pay attention to every detail. And before that, majority, kwanza saizi, I'm about to go change my hair, change my whole makeup look, go do another dress, have some insane accessory, something, and do a whole shoot. Before I get there, we do a whole, like everyone, party yako, I give you the brief. I told you I like being on top of things. I'll give you the brief. I want this. This is how I want my set to look. This is how I want this to be. So, nakuanga hivo. I'm such a control freak like that. So, I make sure. And they understand and they execute.
I've stopped.
I'm trying to Mr. Things.
I'm sorry she didn't catch it. I've stopped. No, but because honestly, it's very crucial. And maybe the other thing would be how does it get picking the right team? So
Yeah.
did you try many people and kept adjusting as you went?
No.
Or you just lucky from the jump?
No.
Because also I know so many guys who you meet initially in the game, you feel like the team is solid 1 year, 2 years in, and then there's
Something
just a crazy
goes
fallout.
left.
I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, from the outside it looked like you guys are doing so well.
Yeah.
And knowing people individually, you're like, oh, I know he's a nice manager. I know a great talent, but things happen. So
Yeah.
I've never been signed to an agency. And I'm glad the first agency I've signed with, I'm content with everything they have to offer. Even when it came to the contract and everything was proper.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, yeah, this is good because of the value they're also giving me. We've done so many global things in such a short time. And with the projects that are coming in the next few months, there are even bigger projects. And this is courtesy of now the kind of partnership we have. I take my time to know people. I met my agent the first time in SA. It was my birthday, but I decided it's my birthday trip. So I decided to go to SA. I was at SABC when I was with Andile from Young Famous and African. I went to SABC, then I went to Metro FM. So maybe this is just me going to benchmark and see what people do. This is my birthday trip. I should be relaxing.
Yeah.
But I said, no, let me go to SABC because I know this person and I know this person. Let's go. I learn what they do, how their sets are. My God, the game in SA is different. They do it different. It's not like us. So I met him there. Then I think tukongea kidogo
Colin?
to in passing. Huh?
Colin now.
No, this is Raujo.
Okay. Oh, okay.
In passing, and then now I met him again at a Christmas party. Because my parents went to Samburu. I told them, I'm not going to Samburu this year. Nikakaa hapo Nairobi, I am staying alone in the house. So Eugene Bogo invited me to the Christmas party. He usually has this Christmas party.
Eugene loves hosting.
He loves hosting. He loves
He's
hosting
always
people.
hosting. Even today, I'm sure he's hosting.
There's a barbecue.
Eugene loves hosting.
Very true.
Shout out to Eugene.
So Eugene, then we made the proper introduction. I got to know more about the agency. I did my research. And after a couple of months, then we met with the guys. We had the meeting with the SA team. And he said, yeah, let's lock this in. And it's been a bliss.
Since then.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, man.
Thank you.
Shout out to you. So I want to talk about award shows, and this is not specifically to the one happening today, just general.
Yes.
Because for me, I understand why they exist for recognition. I
for
believe that
sure.
people should be recognized for doing amazing stuff. But also, of course, there's just the bullshit ones, which is fine.
For sure.
There's like you said, there'll always be those people in any industry across the board.
Yeah.
But generally, do those mean something to you as your brand? Like when you get an award, or it doesn't mean much?
Honestly,
Because your bio reads multi-award winning.
yeah, it means a lot to get recognition. It does something to your brand.
Yeah.
It boosts it in some way. It also exposes you to different people. And I mean, once you have an award, you can say award winning. Once you have multiple awards, you can say multi-award winning. So for me, that's even what I like the most. I like being appreciated for a good job, for a job well done. My first award show was in Nigeria. Can you imagine? I got an award for best TV personality in Nigeria. And after that, in a span of like
This
6
is when
months,
straight up.
yes, when I was on Straight Up.
Okay.
In a span of 6 months after, I got 5 other awards.
Wow.
So that kind of opened up the door.
Right? So every
this
time,
is
and
just
one,
recognition. Like you didn't have to ask guys to vote for you.
I mean, they voted.
Even the
You
Nigeria
have to
one.
vote. Is there an award that people
Many.
do? Okay, there are some,
big
but I
ones,
mean, with the entertainment industry, people have to vote for you.
No, not all the time.
Not quite.
Really?
Actually, most of the
majority of them,
the BTs,
though.
the Grammys, the Nini, you don't ask your audience to vote.
The Oscars.
They already
Come
have,
on. No,
they
do.
have
They have
do.
a panel. They have a
They have a
panel.
Of course, they
panel.
have a panel. They have to
So
have
now
a
I'm
panel.
talking about this for guys vote for
Guys
me on
vote,
IG
yeah.
on IG every day. That's what I mean.
Okay, first of all, I don't think you need to be telling your audience to vote for you every day on IG. We've done that mistake as creators so many times. Tell them once. If they want to vote, fine.
Yeah. Plus, they've seen
But
the nominations. as
They've
your
seen the
fan.
nomination.
Yeah.
But then also, if you really want it as that much,
You push
I
it
mean, you
every
can
day.
push it.
Definitely.
It depends on how
buy
much you
votes.
want it. But the thing
But
for...
it doesn't break you. Like for instance, if you
yeah.
win or you don't win, doesn't
It
break you.
doesn't. It
Whatever.
shouldn't.
When you win, it's fine. You're happy.
I mean, it shouldn't. Honestly, thank God for the nomination. Thank God for the recognition. And then move with it. Do something else.
So what do you do when you win like an award that really means a lot to you? You go to the strip club? Where do you go? What do you do?
I celebrate, take pictures. I tell my mom about it. Nawambianga, oh, by the way, tumeshinda hii award.
So
I
now,
like that.
Tunafanya
So
nini?
so now, mom knows taking pictures. What else are you doing?
That's it. It goes
That's
to the
it.
shelf with the others.
What does the shelf look like now? 20 awards?
Not 20, not quite. Mm-mm.
More than
Almost
10?
10.
Okay.
Almost 10.
Where is
It's
it?
been a couple in a songa.
I'll add you one.
Please do. Yongeze.
I will, Jenny.
So-
I will, I'm serious.
True.
I'll
Is
send
it
you one.
Msani mgani niliona? I think Diamond niliona. He has like a whole shelf.
Definitely,
Yeah.
Diamond. I'm
With
sure.
Even Burna
the
Boy's
awards.
house.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole stairs.
Yeah, like a whole
yeah.
I can imagine.
Like where you panda the stairs, I think it's the whole wall.
Do you know, maybe once I move it, I still live with my mom. Just saying.
You're
Because I'm
allowed.
not about to get
22.
into bills and stuff.
Yeah, you're
We
fine.
read a tweet.
I thought about Tell me about the tweet. Tell me about
So
the
it
tweet.
said at 22 ufai kuwa unaishi na mzazi kama mimi sasa inaishi na mtoi wa sister yangu. It was just dumb.
Honestly, for me, if I move into my own house, I will frame everything.
award.
Yeah. You should.
Because this is my hard work. This is people recognizing the time and effort. Even right now, I'm going to an award show. I probably will not get money from that award show, but I've used hundreds of thousands for my outfit, for the whole thing.
Hundreds of thousands for
Hundreds.
your outfit.
I swear. You see me looking
Bruh,
good.
It's money,
It's not
bro.
Expensive.
It's money.
It's
Also-
expensive. So you think you're doing all this thing not because kuna kitu tu. Yeah, it's an award. You don't get money from it. It's for me. It's for branding and positioning.
Optics.
Thank you.
Yeah. Optics help in showbiz.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So that's what I want. And in the kind of industry we're in, it's very, very important.
Important.
So that's how you grow yourself. That's how you become big. Every day nashtukanga with the people who follow me on social media.
Yeah.
Every day. Like, there's this... Can I just brag about this?
Yeah, let's go.
Have you guys watched Bel Air?
Yes. Don't tell me Will Smith followed this. No fucking way, Jabari.
I lost my shit.
Wait, what is Bel Air?
Bella is
Fresh
the
Prince?
remake for French
The,
Oh, it's
the
just for Bel Air.
remake.
Fresh Prince.
Jabari followed you.
Jabari Banks.
Sasa ungetumwagia hiyo nini? Ungetumwagia hiyo press yako ungesema nini sasa?
Yo,
Kuna ingine.
I
This shit is not
promise.
funny.
You know, I just
No
recently...
way.
So what do you do? Do
I
you
just
follow- do
recently
you follow
watched it. Yes.
Eh?
Actually, here's the thing. I just liked it. I just liked his work. I went and followed his page. I was like, okay, let me see what this guy is up to. Ata ikumaliza an hour.
Boom.
Followed back.
Follow back. And that's happened with so many. So every
So
time.
when that happens now, do you just slide in the DM or what?
Hell
No, why would I slide? I'm a babe. I don't do that.
Damn.
That's also I'm a superstar. Slide why?
Hey!
Please go that now.
Well, I'm gonna make a PG party because look on the slide.
Like, why am I sliding in the DM?
Please.
No.
Even if it's someone you really, really love.
As in, I love his work. I'm about to go watch his new show. It's a remake of another one. He
this-
just posted.
Of this, like they're in a classroom, there's students.
Yes.
Ah, I don't know the name, but yeah.
Check the Barry Banks. There's something he's posted.
Oh.
He's like, and he even told us on the story.
Hold on.
I
Wait,
want
so
to
in
watch
Bel Air,
it.
he plays Will Smith.
Yeah, in
Yes.
Bel Air, he plays
Okay.
Will Smith.
Oh, that's the guy.
I saw Bel Air on TikTok as I was scrolling.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, let me go watch this. I sat down, finished their seasons, and I was like, ooh.
Because I haven't watched it.
And the whole time I was
I've
like, oh my God, this guy is so hot. I think
He's cute.
has
is
Jen,
so cute.
please forgive me if
He
you're
is
watching
so
this.
cute.
But I think he's very attractive.
No.
He might be my celebrity crush. I've never had a celebrity
naona
crush.
Anko karibu kulia.
No, first issue.
Kwa amerudisha mkono yake kwa
Oh my God.
So like when I saw that, I was
Kuba
like,
nikubaye Bel Air after this.
search his Instagram
Please,
story.
I'm on his Instagram, babe.
Like the only Bel Air we love.
There's
Only
nothing.
actual
Unless
Bel Air.
it expire, he put.
Yeah.
I saw it on
And I was
Twitter
like-
yesterday.
Because I've seen a lot of the promo clips, even with Will Smith.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
phenomenal, by the way, from just the clips, but I haven't watched the whole show.
No, he's
I
an
don't know if it was
amazing
like a-
Will Smith.
He does a
He's
fantastic
an
job.
amazing
just
one.
like-
I fall in love with actors. Hmm?
Slide into his DM.
Yeah,
No,
why-
absolutely not. When the
But-
time is right, Will. Can I tell you whose DMs
Bad
I've slid
genius.
into? Bad genius. Whose DMs I've slid into? Nicole Milana. Countless times. Shamelessly. The guy from Beta Squad.
Beta
The
Squad.
tall one,
okay.
light-skinned, beautiful man, genius. That one.
Nico is fantastic.
I like Nicole.
Does he respond?
I'm attracted to smart people.
Does he respond?
No.
So what hey?
No, hey again.
Hey again.
Hey, I said hey.
You're like, I know today you're filming a new Better Squad video. I wish you all the best.
Can't wait to watch.
Can't wait to watch.
Those are checkmates.
Can I tell you how? Can I tell you how I slid into his DM when I was going to London? I had a whole itinerary, and Mimi, I'm one who's very ambitious. I'm one who's very ambitious, and I'm one person who likes to. I don't know. I like going for something. I'm not embarrassed to say that.
Yeah.
I texted them. They're amazing creators. I'd love to collaborate with them.
And you post their work every day,
I post their work every day because I'm such a fan of their work. If I love your work, I will really give you your flowers. So I went to the Beta Squad channel. Guys, I even Googled and found their manager. I even texted the manager. Because when I went to London, I was going to the BBC and I was going to just meet people. I was also going to ITV because I had other agendas there. That time, I said, why not use this time and try and meet with these creators and see if I can do something. And I got a chance. I said, if I get a chance, I'll meet. I got a chance to meet other creators. I didn't meet Beta Squad, but I met, is it 3 Shots of Tequila podcast? I met 3 Shots of Tequila podcast.
That's a nice name.
I'm trying to remember. I hope it's the 3 Shots of Tequila podcast.
Such a name.
There's that. I actually think I saw them in Uganda yesterday with Sheila Gashumba.
No way.
Yeah. So I was like, I met them. We like them. Like the next time you're in London, come. Let's do an interview. Let's do something. Because at the time I was also on tour in London. So we talk, and I met other creators, and I'm like, if I haven't met you guys now, I'll meet you guys later because I'm also very invested in the UK space and I love the entertainment scene. So if I wasn't in Kenya, I'd be in South Africa or London. Because there's so much going on. I love
And it's the
their
perfect time to be a
showbiz.
creator there.
Exactly. You see someone like Maya Jama, fantastic.
Yeah, Maya is
When it comes to hosting, she's
fantastic.
my idol. I love that lady. When it comes to singing, it's Tiwa Savage.
So what did you say in the DMs, apart from I'm proud of your work?
I could read it, but I don't want to.
Please do.
No. Bakita, stay with that phone. Mali. Back in your simu.
Ange reply, I'm Beta Squad.
No, I texted the channel. I texted all of them because I was like, I want to work with you guys. I really want to collaborate because I love their work. And I think that the best YouTube group we have
So
seen.
when you're reaching out via DMs, it's not for your own personal reasons.
No. What do you mean? You think I'll tell you I like you? No. It's for work. It's purely for work. And for me, I'm like, it's an opportunity for growth.
Yeah.
Imagine Kieran and Nico. Oh my God.
And they're incredible. Like, they're really good.
Fantastic.
They're
Yeah,
really
they
good.
are.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Is acting something that is in the bucket list for you?
I've done acting.
Where?
I was a lead actor and quit
What is that?
on a series. So ilikuwa show, ilikuwa KTN.
Okay.
I started acting. I did Median Crisis. I've been seeing, I don't know who got that clip, cut the clip, shared on social media. So people on TikTok have been tagging me. Is this at CLAUDIA NAISABWA? They're trying to see, is this, because I was 18 at the time. The first thing I actually did
Was acting.
It's crazy.
So I did that. I appeared. I made a cameo on Faithless Showmax just the other day. Like I've made a few appearances. Which other series have I done? I did another one called Tom, Dick and Harry. Very Mimi Shikomushiri. We actually go way back with a lot of these people. Me, Shikomushiri, and Muli. We had a fantastic time. We did Tom, Dick and Harry together. Very interesting set. Median Crisis with Boogie and McKenna. The one I was actually the lead actress. I quit because I thought I wasn't getting the right compensation and the right treatment as an actor. And I was the lead.
That's what about the rest?
Just some extra unapewa nini? Hugs.
Exactly.
Hugs.
Thumbs up.
And I know I deserve better. And even with why I'm not in a hurry to come back to mainstream, because there are a lot of things that need to be worked out first.
Yeah.
Because I'm not just going to go to something because I want to be relevant. I want to look like I'm busy. If you're not paying me my worth, I'm not going to be there.
Yeah, looking like you're busy is not gonna help you.
It's not.
Yeah.
I'd rather not
Actually,
be busy.
Anywhere,
Just
honestly.
listen to your time.
Exactly.
You'd rather even just take that time to recharge and
Very
rest
true.
and get ready for the next gig.
Imagine,
Like,
because
I'm
and I've been in positions where people charge less so that they can look busy. And I'm like, that's
Why?
not about to be me.
Yeah.
And I really pray that I never get to that position in life. And I don't even think my team will allow for me to get there. So anytime, I'd wait, do a gig, and then that's it. because I'm not about to act like I'm busy for who?
For who, yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Why are we acting busy?
Yeah.
So for me, if you're not paying me my worth, if
Let's
I'm
not.
not getting the right
Treatment.
the right treatment, I'm not going to stay there. I've had my fair share. And I don't want to say, I wouldn't say this because this would be a very bad thing to say, because if they cut it out, if you guys cut it out and put
The
it.
Clippers will do that.
The Clippers.
Yeah,
You
the
never prevent
Clippers.
the Clippers from
From
doing their job.
clipping.
That's the
Yeah.
thing.
clip.
So
Yeah.
for career reasons, I will not say what I want to say.
No, just say
I will
it.
filter it.
That's your truth.
I mean, there's a lot that goes in, but I feel like with a lot of the treatment and with a lot of things that happen these days, I just think people need to know their worth.
I agree.
And the worst part is when you always have to defend why you're charging this amount.
Girl.
I get so annoyed because I'm like, do people see me flying?
Sigh.
Mariah is about
No. By the way, and it's for me, it's not even about longevity or
Yeah.
your experience or whatever, because I don't understand.
Something.
If you're coming to me because you want me for a particular
Exactly.
service, there's other people who do the same thing that I do. If you come to me and I tell you I'm charging X,
Yeah.
we start going back and forth, then why are we here in the
True.
first place? Because you
Agree.
came to me because you know you want a particular service and I deliver. Why are we going back and forth? Why?
It doesn't make sense. And I hate the fact that I say I'm charging this amount, but they're like, Claudia, there are people in the industry who have been here for a longer time and they don't even
they're not
charge this.
Congratulations. Like,
Yeah. That shit is crazy.
We were having a chat with my manager. She was called for a job because she's also a host. And please allow me to say this. You
No,
kill me. I wouldn't say. No, I'm telling her who's watching back at home. Please allow me to say this, but I wouldn't say like who the name, of course. She declined a job for a lesser because the amount was not making sense, and a very big personality took the job for that amount. And she told me on the phone, I was like, imagine, because she calls me Kamam. Imagine Kamam. This happened. That's what I'm saying. That's how close we are. Imagine Kamam, this happened.
It's
And
not
I'm like,
right.
I've been in positions where I've pitched for, they told me, Claudia, you did this show this year. Want you to do it again this year. Someone else comes and says, I can
do it
charge
for
less.
Boom, they get the job.
They didn't get the job.
But that's
Oh
gonna
my
happen.
gosh, that's even
They
worse.
didn't get the job, but they said they can do it for less. You get? I've been in those positions. That's what I'm saying. I've seen different sides of the industry.
True.
Right now, I'm a very conscious person. I'm a very self-aware person. There's nothing you can tell me. I know
Unless your
my
landlord is at your
business.
door.
No, but even then,
Kuna
like that's literally cheating on my
0.01.
craft. The same
Right.
way when
Scenario.
you're doing what you do, coming to me, wanting me for a certain gig, you've been paid and you've been paid to your T
Right.
to do that job. So when it trickles down to me and you want me for a particular service, why are we going back and forth about it?
True.
Yeah.
Like I hate when someone has to defend themselves.
Bro, mate, these days I don't even
But
like
then
once you
also,
just start, oh Mariah.
I've started doing my research on the client and not in if it's a renowned brand, fine. But if it's someone who's coming to me as an individual, the other day I got some very interesting situation. So they wanted me to do an engagement party. In my life, I've never done an engagement party. I just joined an engagement party. So I have to work on something. I have to know how it's done. I'd probably have to call someone like Obina. Because I was thinking the first person I'm gonna call Obina and get some tips on this because I have never done an engagement party.
Yeah.
So they call me, they're like, oh Claudia, we've gotten your number from this person. We want you to do the engagement party. It's going to be where? In Muranga. Right?
Okay.
Once the
Muranga.
uncles
So me,
get
I'm
married.
like, okay.
My dad.
And it was the same day as Walkertown.
No.
Yeah, the day one. So they say, we want you to do this event. So I say, fine. Let's do the event. Now I need to know I think this is the most insane thing that has ever happened to me in this industry ever. So I tell them my quotes, they don't even negotiate. I'm like, oh,
Oh, that's how we moving.
you guys are. And I kept asking this guy, because I think it was the PA who called me.
Okay.
I was like, so who's the engagement party for? Who's the client? They're like, oh, just know it's a client.
You can't say that.
Because I'm like,
need to
probably it's
prep.
even your engagement, and I don't even know your name. You know,
But
I
see
need to
why.
get this.
Like,
Why I can't tell you the name until later? It depends.
So
if it's someone
they-
high profile.
They put the check in. So they
Fast.
deposit the check. So after a few days, I think I told my team about this story. They were like, what? It was a whole situation. After a few days, the check in a reflect. guess what? My bank balance is at negative.
Excuse me?
Right? At negative. So I ask, I was so shook. I called,
Wait.
I tell my
Wait.
manager, call the client. I'd find out what's going on. I call my bank. I'm like, hey guys, so why is there a negative in my account? I've never seen a negative. So they say, so the check that was coming in has been flagged for suspicious criminal activity.
Damn.
Excuse me?
Right? And I'm like, what? So I'm confused at this point because I've never seen a negative anywhere. So I'm so confused. So I tell them, so what's the next course of action? What do I
Please.
need to do? They're like, talk to the client, nini. At first they tell me, because there's a customer care, talk to the client. I tell my manager, call the client. All of a sudden, see me made off. I'm like, what in the financial fraud is going on? So see me made off. And we keep calling, and afungua kizima. So at first aliongea na manager wangu on, aliniongelesha kwa simu, then ikaenda WhatsApp. So kwenda WhatsApp, alikuwa napiga. Now when my manager tried calling again, ikasema, this line is not registered on WhatsApp. I'm like, what is going on? I was so confused. So I said, now I'm going to go to the bank personally and sort this stuff out.
Yeah.
So the next day, I'm like, this is crazy. I go to the bank. They tell me, so the transaction was halted in Mini. They explained the whole situation. Because they also said for a certain amount to be transacted, there's at least, I think, some documentation
That
or
needs
something.
to be signed or whatever.
Right? So there's that whole, also the amount was something. And then the person who owned, because I didn't even know who the client was. So I asked, who's the client?
What about
Then they gave me some
your money that was there
name.
before this check?
Some, it seems like a group name for entertainment. And I was like, what in the world is going on? So I'm even worried because I'm like, will this affect
My money.
my money, my transactions abroad? Because sometimes at ATM is kufanya. I was thinking, I was like, probably ATM is kufanya because there's an underlying issue with your card. So I said, will this affect my transactions when I travel? Because I was about to travel. I was even thinking about traveling. And they're like, no, it won't affect your transactions. So they explained to me, and then they're like, probably you'll just have to be very conscious. And even thinking of going to the point of filing a police report. But then that whole story was cleared. And they still charged me the fee, the check fee.
Yeah,
They charged me. And I was like,
wait, did it affect the money that was already there?
it didn't.
Okay.
So now how did you sort it out?
They sorted it out. But I didn't
And did you
understand
do
why.
What was
Did you
going
still
on?
And then,
shop for
the fact that
engagement?
client, no, because one check bounced. Illegal, some suspicious
Because
criminal
that one is just
activity
like, nah, bro, what do you mean?
made me alert. I was like,
Do you know
what
who the
is
client-
going on?
So do you know who the client is till now? You just know the name of the
I
client.
don't even
client?
know. The guy has never been, we've never reached him on phone.
Me, I just had Moranga and didn't negotiate. I was like,
And I was probably
like-
about to have the longest day of my life.
Oh my
With
God.
the whole chat.
I'm like, which who is this?
I'm like, I think I've seen,
Enough.
I know my
at 22,
people.
I've seen my fair share.
Yeah.
I've
Maybe
seen
if
my
I've had
fair
Kisumu
share.
didn't negotiate, I'm like,
Yes.
Bro.
Do you have what is a typical week like for you?
If I'm right, if everything is right in my mind, majority of the times on weekends I'm usually occupied with an event or something. So gym, school, I actually says kwanza fourth year and kick
If you're finishing end of this year?
end of
December?
next semester.
Okay.
January, end of
So
January
May.
is my last semester. So school, I'll go to the gym, go to school. If I'm having meetings, I'll schedule on my free days because I have days where I'm busy. Like there's a day like Wednesday, I have 3 classes. I can't leave school until it's due time.
Yeah.
And I have another evening because I'm doing both online and physical so that I can finish everything in good time. So there are those days where it's just school. It's a day for just school and only school. And then Caribbean weekend, I do a lot of my meetings during the week. Weekend, it's sherehe and work for me.
Balance, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does success look like for you?
Well, success is... That's an interesting question. Because I'd say I'm successful, but I'm not where I want to be at. And once I get to somewhere, the goalpost keeps shifting. So I have to adjust. There are new things. So yeah, I've attained success at this level, but then I want to continue being successful. So I have to do certain things. So I have to reach that level of success. So it's always something that's progressive. And for me, success is making money. It's making money. It's growing in the right direction. There's one thing I'm really running away from, is having a lot of controversial things around me. Like, I really am, the one thing I protect the most is my brand. Even my friends, if you cause drama, I hate drama. I can't stand. I can't stand being embarrassed. I did.
It's a guarantee, sasa.
I can't stand drama and embarrassment. So I don't let people embarrass me. I don't even embarrass myself. So you embarrassing me. Yeah, I'm not going to let someone do that. So I've even made my circle smaller, because I'm like, they really say it's lonely at the top. I am currently
lonely.
I'm not lonely, but I'm currently, I have as compared to the friends I had or the number of people who are around me a while back, like a few weeks ago, right now,
this is
it's
recent.
just me.
But why, okay, other than, of course, not being aligned on how you're moving, what was another reason why you cut them
But
off?
I think also differences. And for me, once you start feeling entitled to the kind of access I have or the kind of things I give, and now it comes in a way that it's now disrespectful. Because if you don't get this, then you react this way. You're not entitled to that. You've not worked for it. I've worked for it. This is a favor I'm extending to you as a friend. So I am also creating those boundaries. So this is your line. That's why I'm saying my team is my family, because I don't have to create boundaries with them. They know exactly what happens. They know this is the job description. This is this. So we are all in line. That's how we coexist. So once there's that entitlement in the picture, why are we doing this? There's no point. So quality over quantity any day.
I agree.
Unless it's mandazi. And you're in high school.
KDF.
And we are not.
If you're in high school, would you have
Mandazi
one really
ilikuwanga na
good
hewa
mandazi
mingi.
or four bad
That's the
ones?
ones I like.
What do you mean? KDF, my friend.
No.
Unaona KDF unakula every bite imejaa. Walikuwa wanachezanga nini? Yeast ama nini walikuwa wanacheza ndani? Because it had
KDF
a
was
lot
only
of
good on the outside.
dough.
Yeah.
No, the one with the hair and iko na yeast.
Yenye ina hewa iko na yeast.
Mandazi
So
ya
imejaa.
hewa ndio the best.
Yeah.
Mandazi inafaa tu kuwa crust na hewa.
Me actually I don't like dough like that. I don't like okay.
Pastries like that.
I don't like No, I like cakes.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, but utanipata nikikula kila saa. Even junk food. Oh my God, there's one thing I really struggle and I think I'm starting to hate with time is junk food. What? I swear. You're getting sijui what? I don't want to say because maybe they'll want to work with me in future, so I wouldn't name a particular brand.
Sema two chips.
We want to just some success for is making money. So me, I'll eat that junk.
Yeah.
The check is nice.
Here's the thing. Sometimes you don't have to eat the junk. You have to look like you're eating the junk.
Yeah.
Because you want to tell me, I have a question. I've always wanted to ask this. You want to tell me, Boina, eats chocolate?
No, of course no.
Inakuanga tu cha 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 cha.
Of course not.
Exactly.
How can you possibly eat all that?
Jump
food in
cuts
one sitting?
too.
Alafu, there's this guy who said alikuwa ameongeza weight alafu akakonda. He had this TikToker.
Yes, I know him.
The social
So
experiment.
I'm telling me, the social experiment.
Yeah.
So probably Boina, please don't take this in an offensive way.
In
But
an
probably, because you don't tell me, like, ata kukula digestive system make it that good.
There's no one.
Like your
Because
metabolism
again-
is so high.
Again,
Even
you're
on
not
Bachi
eating
can't fix
healthy.
that.
True.
You're not eating healthy. So my problem is, I'm even struggling with junk food. I'm starting to hate. Like I'm like, my friend bought junk food yesterday when we were chilling. I was like, okay, I don't want. I just took a piece. Nikakula kidogo, the tiniest piece because tulikuwa tunaka. I told you nilifika home one because we were fitting. We were with her tukifanya fitting. Akakula because like just eat the rest. I can't. I said I can't.
So
I tell her I don't. Me, I like homemade meals.
What's your
Chakula
favorite
nyumbani.
meal right now?
Ugali, skuma, samaki. Anytime, any day.
Osumo, we are coming.
Anytime, any day.
When they announced that Boina had been hired by Energy Radio, and then tukasema now you can't even carry lunch to work anymore.
Unaona akiona tu show yako imeandikwa on air. Kitchen. Jana je utoke hapo for the next at least 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
You can't carry food anymore to work.
But I mean,
No, of course.
they were just jokes.
Yeah.
I mean, Kenyans are the biggest trolls. And
Facts.
one thing, I never want to be caught there. There's a video I did saying I'm the prettiest girl on the internet. My God, you should see the comment section. Probably it's even like a mil or something right now. People were annoyed. They were so vexed. And I'm like, that's
what I
that's
feel.
how I
So
feel.
nini?
So Miss Jas jawambia ati mukubali by force.
Ama we ni sura mbaya juu ya like
And
what
that's
do you
how you
mean?
feel.
Kenyans spoke and they spoke and I was just like, it's just how Kenyans are.
Economic.
Don't take
They will
anything
beat
to
you
heart.
and break you at the same time. It's madness.
Akikuwa mkiapa saizi Kenyans on X.
Si utulize.
Mulia mkiangwa.
Claudia, we even had this conversation with you on DM. How do you forget that?
Girl, let me
But
tell
uzuri
you.
ilikuwa tu
Mafala.
Nasema uzuri ilikuwa tu mafala. It was people
Oh,
to
yeah.
just
But can I
easily
tell you guys
dissect.
something? You guys are loved.
We are.
You are
Like
loved.
the love was way more. You know,
Yeah.
it's like a few people
Yes,
who
yes.
just decide today.
did I
And then I told you what, they'll never come back.
Yeah,
They've
exactly.
never come back.
Exactly.
They've never come back.
Who show me?
Wait,
Gosh.
Claudia, nye tuko
We
I'm
get,
calling, I'm just like, bro, this is a
we
lot.
get a lot of love.
Hold
And
on.
that's the thing, you guys are loved. It's
But
like-
also, you see, when it's just the level we've reached, it's normal. Like up to date, I'll just see a random person online every day.
I'm trying to
You know,
think
you
what
guys
this
laugh
is
too
about.
much. You are like at a Tuesday, I saw that. I was like,
And even guys were like, you need to bring alafu they charge someone you brought.
Yeah, remember we talked
Yeah.
about it.
yeah,
Oh,
Hey.
yes.
Yes.
Damn.
yeah. So it is what it is, man. It comes with the territory.
Very true.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Very true. Very
Did you
true.
see?
Itabidi mimi kesho tu niseme kitu ya ufala tu.
I mean, I wish wangenipata ile time nilikuanga free na niko na time. Na niko Twitter mode. Walinipata tu nikiwa job, niko na stress, nini, put my phone away. Mental health check.
Really pick a point. There's a time I really came at when you come at me, I really respond to you in the most stupidest way. So you'll feel like an idiot for
Do you
even
respond
for
all the
even
time?
No. Actually, majority I don't even respond.
Yeah,
Not
no,
A guy who
That's me
apologized
either.
back akatumekea website.
Yeah, I was just
People
like,
are
why?
And he said that some of you, the way you talk, podcasting equipment should be expensive so that some of you don't have access to it.
Mad
But also,
people.
you guys are in the most dangerous space right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because one, right now the cancel culture is serious.
Yeah.
Two, as a podcaster, sometimes I don't know what happens. Things just slip. And maybe you say a comment. Do you see what happened to Shits and Gigs? Just something.
Fine.
No, but that one was.
It's rich.
But I'm saying
But it's fine.
they're loved.
Yeah.
But that's
A
just
thing.
small.
But you see, it didn't
that's
affect
a thing.
anything. Now they're back still, number 1 to top of the game. Because think about it. We come
They're
every
top
single
of the
week.
game, but do you know what? I feel like with time you draw, you gain and you lose some.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's some
Imagine
things,
even without
especially for a
trending, you
black
gain and you lose.
person.
It's very reversible.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because think about this. We are every single week, we have at least 3.5 hours of us at least having opinions on anything we want to discuss.
True.
Every single
What
week.
if your
Now when you put it
interest
into
not
that
me?
perspective,
Every single week.
we should be doing
At times
20-minute
it
episodes.
So, because sometimes it's not even about what you're
Okay.
saying. Sometimes it's just having a different opinion.
Yeah.
And it could be on something that is touchy, like religion or politics.
Yeah.
And you're just genuinely having your own opinion. And it's going to rub some people the wrong way. So it's normal. Like at this point, at us, Jalingi. Like,
So podcasters give their own opinion. Take it or leave it. It's your problem.
True. It's like you choose,
Yeah.
pick what you
I
pick.
feel like
leave
there's
what
enough
you leave.
there's
It's
enough
really that
space
simple.
for you to find whatever you don't want.
Yeah.
And for
True,
sure, if for
very
instance
true,
our
yeah.
content that doesn't work for you and you're still a fan of podcasts, you have 1,000 to choose from.
True.
Very true.
Because also we're sure we're not gonna get into that space where everyone is canceling you.
Yeah.
Because like if you're in a young fella situation, that means
Hey, that's-
that
Yeah.
you put yourself there. It's terrible.
Yeah.
You're going
That
to
was
end
a
up- Your
choice.
consequences will come and follow
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
But for us, it's just.
But can I tell you guys something? Money corrupts. Money corrupts. I'm not saying
you.
this in regards to anything, but money corrupts.
Yeah.
Power corrupts. It gets if you don't have people to check you, if you don't have very strong pillars or principles, you would be lost. Because I'm thinking, if majority of the guys had that access, do you want to tell me awangikwa kwa hizo ma Diddy parties?
They would be.
They would be.
But Diddy parties were the coolest thing to do back in the days. And not everyone who
How
went to
are
a
they
Diddy
the
party went
coolest
for the
thing?
freak offs. Because it feels like the freak offs were like the inner room in the parties.
Yeah.
Because if you look at so many videos of Diddy parties, it's just guys
having a good
normal
time,
shit, eh?
literally.
True.
And then kumbe there's things that happen huko ndani, maybe depending on the level of access you
Or
have.
tiny.
But I think also the thing that works for us is, because you see like mainstream media, for instance, I'd be hired at a radio station and maybe have to work with the two guys. So maybe we're not even friends, but we develop chemistry because we have a job. But us, it began as friends first. So beyond the pod, these are
we
really
understand
my homies.
each other.
And if they want to check me, they'll check me. If I want to check them, I'll check them. And it's completely out of love. So I think that helps in a way. Like
it does.
It does. We didn't begin with a pod. We began with
and
friends.
And that's why podcasts are doing so well.
Yeah.
Because this is something you've built over the years.
Yeah.
So this is just a friendship you guys are getting to see.
True.
Yes.
So you're giving us that
literally
privilege.
You're experiencing it.
Yeah, you're experiencing these guys in their different characters and their different opinions. And you guys have already made peace with that. I'm just with mainstream, it gets to a point where you don't even want to work with your co-host.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? But you still have to go to work.
Imagine I have to look at you in the
when
face
you've done the
every
links,
day.
I love the music is playing. You're just both there.
Or even
on your phones.
Or even your producer is probably the worst person you've ever met.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
And you still have
Like,
to
they're terrible
Like,
human
you
beings,
start hating
for
your
sure.
job.
Damn.
Like it's
Start
someone
hating
you
your job.
ideally would not work with.
Yeah.
But you have a
you're
bag.
forced.
Because I've worked with terrible people, but my job is not outward facing. So I'm writing the emails. I'm like, I hate this nigga.
Yeah.
But I can
Imagine
imagine.
having to
speak to
chat
them.
with them.
And then you're going, and then they count you
And
down.
have
5,
synergy
4,
at
3,
the
2,
same
and then,
time.
welcome back to this show.
Chaxy, we were just discussing what time.
That's the thing. And that's why a lot of these relationships don't last off air.
Oh yeah. So it's just
Once you guys are no longer co-hosts,
You don't check on each other, it's nothing. That's true.
but I may thank God the people I've worked with before.
I've been cool.
What right now, hata mwingine alikuwa ananiambia, Joe the best was telling me, he's like, you should try out for MTV Sugar. I'm
But
like,
wait,
I have
did
tried
you want
out.
to?
I have tried out.
Hey.
Well, you went?
No, I did an online. I couldn't even go. I don't have the
both
luxury
online
of time.
and the physical auditions.
Yeah,
'Cause I saw a
they
lot of-
choose.
Okay.
So you upload like an audition tape.
Is MTV Sugar still relevant?
It's making
What
a
you mean?
comeback.
Let me tell you.
Oh, it's because they've not been on
making-
air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, after the
MTV
last
Sugar was
season in
the
Nigeria,
biggest thing
that
at
was
the
last
time.
season.
Like season 4 or 5.
In Nigeria.
Oh, that last one that we know of was the last one. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
So now
Yeah.
we're back. Oh my God. I'm
What,
so-
what, what,
I don't know what I don't
is
know
it
if I'm
coming
going
back
to
on
get.
streaming?
I
Because if it's
think on
coming back on
MTV.
TV, I'm just like,
It's probably
It
gonna
should
come
be.
back on
It should
TV.
be on both TV and
And streaming platforms.
Streaming makes
That would
sense,
make
right?
Because
sense.
at the end of
Yeah.
it's funded by, it's supposed to teach people about
MTV.
things.
Safe sex.
MTV
Safe sex and stuff.
Foundation.
Yeah.
So if it's
think so.
funded, it's gonna be on MTV.
I mean,
But
fantastic.
they can figure out.
Fantastic. Yeah, they can figure
They
it
can
out.
sell some rights
After they
to
do all of
streaming.
it, they just
Yeah.
put it on YouTube.
Because it's easier for
Yeah.
now us, the Gen Zs who hardly even watch TV these days, to
Yeah,
just
to
catch
have
up with it.
something. That's
Because
true.
also the problem is they have a time slot. What if you're not available at the time? You need to watch at your own
That's the thing
convenience.
with TV that now doesn't work
Yeah.
for us.
Exactly.
It's like
The
a mini thing.
programming.
Yeah. I want to be able to come watch the pod whenever I want to, or MTV. But if you tell me I have to be
At
home
10
on
at
Monday,
10 to
8
11.
PM,
Rah.
So it go on demand or nothing.
Exactly.
and
That's it.
flexibility.
And someone can watch you guys anytime and it's on the YouTube. Okay, bas. No,
Yeah.
yo.
And
Yeah.
rewatch.
I'm at unaweza watch in
Exactly.
bits.
And
If I'm
rewind.
busy, I can do
Stop
15
it.
minutes, then I
Do
come
your
back,
thing.
pick it
Yeah.
Exactly.
and YouTube will remember.
And that's
this is where
why
I stopped.
that's why streaming platforms
are working.
are working.
Will
And that's
always
why
work.
everyone is going for paid TV now
Yeah.
instead of free to air.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Damn.
for hanging out.
Thank you too for having most of the time.
Almost 2:30. Not too bad. Because your thing begins at 3 p.m.
Almost 2:30.
Where is your thing? Which part of Nairobi?
I need to do my hair. I need to,
I know, which
I
part
need
of
to remove
Nairobi?
this whole
Hizo
makeup.
dakika tatu.
Which part of Nairobi?
You know, this when I'm considering
Do
taking
you know
a
where?
bike.
Which part of Nairobi?
Town is where the shoot is happening. But I need to do
go
my
to-
hair.
Where
I
from?
need to do my makeup.
Where from?
2 different places.
2 different places.
Lavington.
Okay, Lavington is
Wayaki
fine because of the bypass.
Yeah,
Because from here is the
literally.
bypass. James
James
Kishore.
Kishore.
Down.
I'm about to take a cab. You didn't tell me. God.
Time was going.
No, but I was
Time
keeping
aware.
I did
tabs.
this to you because I was like,
Claude, I was
this is
keeping tabs because when you said 3, that's why I was like, I closed my nini. So you'll be there.
my
by
shoot
3.
is at 3. My shoot is at 3. So that means
Oh, the
hair,
shoot is at
makeup,
3.
everything needs to be ready by 3.
Bruh, I thought you meant you need to be there by 3.
Yo.
So I was like, I'll count it down. So
'cause that's the
we
big
wrap.
time.
We just need a quick drop and 2 pictures and then
Yeah, and we're
it's
good.
Lavington. No, Lavington, you'll make it
Yeah,
in
for
a
sure.
few minutes. All right, this is episode 206.
2-6.
All right, CLAUDIA NAISABWA, episode 206. We are...
Mic check.
Over 26. This is
This is the Brunch Club. Over 26.
Welcome back to
The mics are closed.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.